Hello, welcome back to the Manchester Derby. Currently, we are preparing the Valorant series. I am your caster Arctic, and I am joined by.
Plush, hello. We previously casted League of Legends, but now we're here back again for Val. Wasn't you together, was it? No, no, not together, not together, no. But now we are. We're a duo ready to cast Valorant. As a whole, I've Valorant experience. I used to play the game a while ago, but not recently at all. As for Arctic, I think you're quite new to.
I've maybe touched the game a handful of times. Beyond that, I've not played maybe a couple quick matches.
Well, you're here for the energy.
I'm here for the energy, yeah.
Absolutely.
Bring the energy, bring the vibe. I don't need to know what's going on. I can,
Kills you.
yeah.
I think this will be a very fun cast. A lot of energy. Very well. Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully, we do get a moment of a match of the day in this game. Hopefully, we do get to see some
Hopefully,
really good
hopefully.
gameplay, some
Got
really
some very good plays,
hopefully
some flicks.
more 50-50 gameplay than that League turned out to be, because League very much felt more
One-sided,
one-sided
absolutely.
in
Well,
game one and game two,
the thing
really.
with League, as a whole, is it's a very team-based game, and you can tell that teams that have synergy and the teams that don't work as well. Whereas Valorant, very, very team-based game, but the game as a whole, everyone's gun does the same damage. Everyone is able to kill with one-shot headshot. It is a very, very one person can turn the game a lot more in Valorant than in League can. So
Fair.
I am looking forward to seeing some underdog plays, some people pulling out some absolutely crazy clutches, and that is what I'm here for in Val.
What players do we have high hopes for in the team?
Um, well, there was quite a couple players last time in our last Starbait that are returning here today, which we're really, really looking forward to keep an eye on. Iddy, especially, Dio as well, who is got a different Val name, but those two players especially were very, very good. Quite a few other good players in here as well, and then we've also got one of the Overwatch players in here playing as Dusty. And I'm looking forward to see what he can do in Val. I've not seen him play Val before, and as I said, he's an Overwatch player at heart, so hopefully go quite well. He's also in the final for Overwatch later today as well, so can he pull out the double win? I'm not too sure. He's looking confident, I think. He's giving me the look. Now, while we're here and waiting to get into the game, I'm just going to do a quick mention again of the charity that we are working with today for this stream. It's called Everyone Can, and it helps disabled children get into, like, help them with gaming and dreams with gaming. So there's one child that they're helping see a bunch of cars from Forza in real life and things like that. And there's all sorts of different things that they're doing, and they're a really, really good charity and quite local as well. We do have a donation link in the chat as well. Um, for
in the
everyone
pin messages.
in the messages, sorry, yes. And if you are in any of our Discord servers, there is a link in there as well. If you want to donate, if you can, that'd be absolutely amazing. We have set a target of £100, so hopefully we can hit that, if not close to that. I think there has already been a donation on there. I don't know what we're currently sat at though, but hopefully we can get close to that target today. Absolutely. And then while I'm here as well, I have got a lovely sort of showstopper from Pixel Bar. Again, another Pixel Bar mention. They do all sorts of different game themed drinks. I love it here. So I thought with us casting Val here today, I've decided to go for a Valorant themed drink. The showstopper from Raze, as you know, the Raze ult. It's very nice, very, very tangy, very orangey, and comes with quite a cute little like graphic like sticker that's edible as well. So yeah, very nice. If anyone wants to go and buy one of those,
I was going to say that the showstopper sticker was really what kind of selling the drink for me at the moment.
absolutely. I think as a whole, that is my favorite part of the drink. It is a you know that it's fine meme. It's that, but with Reyes defusing the bomb, the spike while on fire, and very stressed. So it's quite cool. I quite like it. So yeah, come down to Pixel Bar in Manchester and have a look for yourself. Now, as a whole, I think we're just finishing up the map pick and bans at the minute. Um, I'm not familiar with the current NSE pool, so I might just get that up currently. But we're probably going to see your usual maps here.
I was going to say, remember what I've been told. We are basing the rules and map choices off the NSE, which is a tournament event organizers that host tournaments for universities. Oh,
Ah, they forgot to change the map on the map BAM.
it seems that the players are typing in the in-game chat. It's a bit interesting, a bit of a back and forth communication between everyone.
See, this is the kind of thing that you don't get in pro play, which is why you should keep tuned in with us, as we will have this as a recurring event, and you get to see all the snippets that you don't see in pro play.
You get to see all the behind the scenes. You get to see the all chat talk, as it seems that is very common for our Valorant games. I hope they're going
I
into
think
it.
so. I think so. I hope it stays relatively PG. I hope, but we will absolutely have to see it now. Um, I can't lie. There is a new character in the game since I last played. Two new characters, I believe,
Everyone's DCing.
and I'm not familiar with them. So, um, that is going to be new to us here today. So you're going to get our live reactions on what this character does. But other than that, I'm not sure if this is the same draft that we're going into on Haven. If it is, it's going to be quite a duelist heavy draft, I think.
We are having a bit
But
of
I'm looking
technical
forward to
difficulty
seeing it.
here.
Really, lots
Um,
of movement.
Dusty telling us that they have picked the wrong map after deciding what map they want to play, going for a coin flip. They have picked the wrong map. I think we do need to leave this, and they are making a new lobby.
Absolutely, you'll have to. I think, to be honest with you, I really think that is a tactical decision. I think that was done to get in their heads.
To get in
That
there.
they were ready, they were psyched up, they were into the game, and then they choose the wrong map and they have to restart. They have to go back,
Playing
get
is
back in,
mental
change the
warfare.
lobby. Yeah, the mental warfare. Ready for real this time in chat there.
And it seems that
It seems to be working, I think.
it seems the agitation of everyone is already starting off at quite a high here. The emotions are already through the roof.
You can feel the tension. Now, I think Haven as a whole, I love this map. It used to be my favorite map in the game. I used to win on it a lot. Not so much anymore, but it's a very, very good map. I love the aesthetic. It has everything that you could want. The three sites also means that you have to play very differently. It's not your traditional two-site map, so you have a lot faster rotation, not only between the sites, but also you have a lot more versatility in what you can do. You have to watch out for those final last-minute rotations, and that is one of the biggest things on this map, I think. So as a whole, we're seeing Cypher quite a good champ on this map, especially for C site. Lots of and A site, to be honest with you. You can do lots of. I've seen lots of Cypher clips on this map, so that's quite good. Server coming out quite normal on this map. I'm surprised to see an Astra. I don't often see Astras. Very high skill champion, I think, but if you have a good Astra, she can win you the game. So that is absolutely massive here.
Unless in this game, if Lemus can actually carry this team to a win, or if each member of each team is going to put in the fair amount of effort to win this game. Servers coming out on both teams here. As I'm seeing from attackers, I'm seeing a lot of entry denial, a lot of smokes, frags, sort of keeping those defenders from being able to sit in those corners and stop them from holding those angles that they want or would want.
Now I'm seeing a level 600 in the game here, which is absolutely insane to me. I played the game a lot, and I don't think I hit 300. And that's next to Dusty on level 33. So we've got a wide amount of playtime, like disparity between the teams. But that doesn't mean they're good or not. So we'll have to see at the moment.
All it is down to is skill. Skill can be shown in many different forms. Knowledge to the agents you play, to your skill in
Absolutely.
aiming. Games like this is where you really can stand out by yourself or stand out with a team.
I that's a new knife actually, a new weapon. It seems to change actually between like a scythe and a dagger. That's cool. Dan the Breach also apparently did really good in the semi-finals and the qualifiers. Hopefully we're seeing something good there. Now an early pick onto their controller there, the Astra, that is going to be absolutely devastating for the team. They don't have smokes, their controller.
Red team is playing for the C side, taking control of that heavily, getting a few picks in the garage between red and blue team. Red team currently down 3 members, blue team's currently up 2. Taking that down to server, taking it down to now 1 person. Jet rotating off the side, back from C towards A, attempts to play these mind games. Blue team have realized and they're going to attempt to cut the Jet off in time, rotating from C more towards mid. But is it going to be quick enough? No, they're not. They're going to be sitting around towards C. They're going to expect the Jet
I
to be
don't
playing
think
around
they
there.
expect to rotate, which, as we mentioned before, rotating on this map is a really common occurrence and it's one of the ways that you play this map.
Seems like Jet is going to be attempting to get a pick off one of the people rotating from a B site. No team knows where either one is. Someone has called out an AFK in chat.
This could be quite a cheeky double here, but unfortunately misses. Gets caught on the reload, but can... Oh! And
what a flick
wow,
from Jet,
what an incredible shot.
Tap.
And we even heard that from the game room itself. I think all 10 players in unison felt that shot. That was incredible.
Each player, especially the final one there, really felt the shot right to the dome, then into the heart and the head at the same time.
And the mental. I think that was crazy. I think as a whole, that is an incredible way not only to end round 1, but to start off the game. The 1v2, the ego, he didn't want to plant, he wanted to go for the kills, and it paid off.
It paid off in the end, barely though. Just barely. Is Jet going to have the same energy going into this second round? It seems so. Shots are going to be directed towards each enemy. None are going to land though.
The shotgun in A short. It's a very funky play. I don't personally like it. I don't agree with it, but it's what's being pulled at here. And can it land him a kill? It might well do. With the Killjoy alarm bot there as well, that's going to make them vulnerable, make them take more damage in that close quarter situation. The Vandal coming out on the Jet here, the Ego coming out, can it pay off? It can. She's quite low now though, so she might not be able to enter it into the next site, so it may change the way that the team play this round. Looking to sort of default, get picks, play the advantage that they have with the economy and winning round 1. Exactly the way you should be playing this round.
Red team has already taken down 2 of the members of blue team, and they didn't do the hard push that they did last round. They're very much changing up their playstyle each round, which is what's needed. As you can tell, blue team really expected the hard push, so they sent all their members to one site expecting it, and they've just been slowly picked out one by one. Red team have gained control of the A site. Blue team are attempting to do whatever they can. Server is heading up towards heaven. He's peeking over towards site.
Omen knows. Omen knows. Dusty gets the wallbang with the Spectre. Well played. As that round just shows the difference that economy can make in this game. The first round win, hopefully, and should, if you play it right, win you that second round. But now we see that the defending team now has the economy advantage. Most of them saved last round, so they should have Vandals, full armor going into this, whereas the attacking side still has Spectres, Marshals. They did have a Vandal, but they have the weaker weapons this round. So can we see the defense pull that back? Let's see. Angle's being held here, very slow. The attacking side being very cautious this time. They know they have the disadvantage. A peek going into A short here with the Silver and the Jet. The Silver droning, knowing that they're there. We know the defense know that they're on A site, but what are they going to do about it? Fight here between the 2 Jets. Which one's going to win? They both have Vandals. Both use dash there, I believe. Smoke's coming out. How are they going to play it? A wallbang through this, but that is incredible from Bagel there. Well played. Bagel seems to be the player to watch this game, I think.
Bagel just seems to be going into this with way more confidence. He defo is up there. He knows his ability and he knows how to play it right, and he's playing it exactly perfectly through that for the first, second, and third round now.
Absolutely. The rotation to Seaside here, but it doesn't seem like they expect it at all. The Killjoy traps will see them, I believe, but I don't think They get there in time. The site is taken, and now the defense are playing attack the site.
But Bagel is down though. Their main player for the current round so far is down. Does this mean that blue team have a chance? Blue team getting picks. 1 down, 2 down. Blue
The
team are
Omen
taking
getting caught with
2.
his pants down there,
Red
mid
team is 2
teleport.
alive. Now there's 2 alive on blue. They're both very healthy. There's 1 down on red. Cypher is going to be holding the site from long. Are they going to be able to play this well? Cypher is going to have to peek this and going to have to play aggressive. Or as they do just get the defuse. He gets
Well played, Breach.
but it's not enough. Headshots exchanged between both teams. Blue team managing to gain a point in the 3rd round. Red team just, without Bagel, they just dropped.
They did. They
just
did.
got picked off. They were playing what almost seems like solo in a team game.
The defenders have the team for defense. They are incredible. They have the breach, which is incredible for not only offense but for retaking sites. The Asher, incredible post plant, but as a whole, just controls the map. She's very, very good. Silver and Killjoy, brilliant for that site defense. As a whole, I think I even saw Breach, Dan, I think it is, hit a shot with a Marshall while concussed there. So that was quite a nice shot from him there as a whole. But unfortunately, it did not win the round for them. Astra here, sitting in a corner with a shotgun. Again, I don't agree with it, but you got to do what you got to do to win. But it looks like that they're looking towards a B site here, so maybe the Astra is going to be put at a disadvantage here because they're not pushing into her.
With the crossline power from the blue team at A site, they're looking towards the spawn of red, just holding that angle, make sure no one moves. They have 2 men at least on it at all times, meaning that they can't just push in and going all willy-nilly.
Devil with the Immortal buddy there. Very, very fancy. Very, very nice. Got to give that a shout out now. We're seeing Jet with an ult here, but I don't know when we're going to see it come out. She is on the Marshall, so it is quite likely that if she gets caught, she will ult. Astra looking to get a pick here onto the Cypher. Cypher knows, and it doesn't matter.
Lemis does not react in time hitting that head and miss. Unfortunately, Cypher just turned it on to the Astra again.
Killjoy turret's looking dangerous though.
Red team have now taken over the C site. They're going to start rotating around, playing it slow. They've just thrown the blue team off, expecting the hard push once again. They don't know what to do. Red team has gotten picked down in the mid.
Oh, that flick from Iddy. As I said, Iddy is a player to watch. He is incredible. He didn't even take a single point of damage there. Now, is he going to win this 1v3? He is not, unfortunately.
But now red team knows exactly where blue team's all coming from. They know they're going to be coming from that back spawn point from the short corridor to B.
That jet ult coming out from Bagel. As I said, the defense now have guns. It is a 1v2. Can he do it? He does have util. He's not going to use it. Apparently he doesn't need it. Breach looking to get a flash there. An incredible dart from Silver, but it doesn't matter. Silver whiffs. Dan takes the round. The attackers are looking in a really good position here, and I don't think the defenders have a good eco here. It's not looking good for them at the minute. They're sacrificing rounds, but maybe they're attacking sided. Maybe they can pull it back. That's the thing with Valorant. You never know who is going to win. It's each round is up for grabs. As a whole here, we're looking at a general default, holding angles, watching for those early pushes, potentially going to B or Garage. Looking there, we might see some Killjoy traps and util come out here. Going to be looking to an early fight. A lot of aggressive play from the defenders. As I said, they might be an aggressive-sided team. 2 picks straight away. Astra trying to get out, but I think she is cornered. And it is a 2v5. Can they do it?
Red team going in with the hard push once again. That's working out really well, but none of them have spotted Fantasy on their back lane, going attempting for the flank. It's overseas, but Fantasy is not able to get any picks out yet.
The 1 HP, the Sheriff, can he do it? No, he unfortunately cannot. Bagel again with the triple. Well played.
It seems like blue team really need to shut down Bagel and these like hard rush pushes on sites, because that seems the way that blue team are currently losing. They can play it slow, they can play the long game, but they can't play that quick snap where they all got to react at the same time. They just seem to drop like flies. What could they do here?
Well, to be honest with you, I think as a whole, the defending team here, they're rotating too quickly. They are not expecting. They're playing aggressive into that, or they're just rotating and playing too slowly. They need to find that mid balance. They need to have that util that they have to their advantage. They have good defensive utility. They need to use it before rotating. Because at the end of the day, if they're not on the site to defend, they can't defend the site. They then have to play offensively with that. And they are the defending team.
Bagel getting another pick, but getting caught out himself by Fantasy. Fantasy and Bagel just seem to have some sort of hatred towards each other. They're always clashing heads in like this mid area, always getting the picks on one or the other.
Absolutely.
But it does mean blue team's down 2 people, red team's down 1. They're going to be attempting to push for C long here.
Without Bagel, is this the defender's chance? Terrible coming out there. Not doing too much, unfortunately. They do have a breach ult, which isn't going to be absolutely incredible for taking sight here to the red team. So, will we see a breach ult come out? I think we might.
Cypher being caught out by Server there, attempting on the flank to assist his team capture the site, but did manage to fail. This means that red team now have to drop back off towards mid.
Silver getting
Devil's
a pick there
gonna
onto
get
the
a
enemy
pick,
Silver,
Knockout's
getting a
got
pick onto the Killjoy. Killjoy whiffing a bit.
whiffs. Somehow, Devil manages to pick up the 3rd kill of his round there.
I don't think Astra has
for
a
his
kill
team.
yet. Can Astra pick up the clutch, the triple, and
It
their
is
first
possible,
kill of
it
the
is
game?
down to go. Oh, he doesn't whiff.
Unfortunately not. Dusty again at the level 33. As we said before, it's not about level, it's about skill, and Dusty has skill.
Come on then.
Absolutely.
Dusty just hitting the matrix there, whiffing every bullet, dodging them side to side. He doesn't know where to aim, he just manages to get that kill. Good job getting them the 5-1 round win currently. Blue team are not doing too great this sort of path. They've got the confidence, they got the energy. They just need to put that confidence into work. They need to really display their skills here.
Red team here with 3 ults. That is going to be absolutely astronomical. I think that they have the util to not necessarily waste, but they have it. They can afford to use it. Whereas the red team, they need
Bagel
to
again
get good
getting
use out of
another
it.
pick onto the breach. The breach attempted to peek round, stop the attack from A, and now it seems like everyone's going A. Jets flying into the objective. Cypher is still holding the main, expecting a flank, but Bagel goes down to Sheriff from Sova. The rest of his red team are pushing the site. Breach is there fighting. Breach gets a pick onto Sova. He is survived. He is barely surviving, unfortunately. Omen smokes do come out, attempting to block that line of sight from their spawn. Jet is in heaven, getting a pick onto the breach.
That
The
whiff of the
Devil.
Jettle, and you hear the Jets screaming in the background.
Devil having the most outlandish scream.
That silver dart, does it do it? No, it doesn't, but the bullets do.
Devil makes up for his very energetic filled scream there, to fixing his whiff, winning
That
the
was
round
definitely
6 to
something you
1.
could call it.
Oh, I really wish we had player comms in that.
I wish we had player cameras. I think that would be incredible this game. Now, unfortunately for the defending team, they used the Jet ult. They did get 2 ults back out of it, arguably more useful than the Jet ult. But the red team didn't use a single ult here. The ult usage for the red team is looking really, really good. They're probably quite close to Cypher and Jet ult again. If we hold tab here, we should be able to see. And yep, they are quite close to that Jet ult. We could see them get that Jet should have ult this round or next.
Blue team is now aware of the attacking push for the C side. Bagel attempts to go for the hard push again. Fancy taking out Dan, but being taken out by Dusty himself. Dusty again having headshots of the Phantom. The Phantom just seems to be Dusty's weapon. He seems to be using this like it's his dream.
Absolutely. The incredible breach util coming onto site there basically gave them a free sight into that Astra. The Astra just had to retreat. But, you know, with the Phantom, as you said for Dusty, the Phantom arguably is the worst weapon. But it has a faster fire rate, in theory better recoil, and more ammunition. But it doesn't have that one-tap. I like to see the crispy one-taps, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win, and I respect
Dusty's
it, Dusty.
play style isn't those one-taps though. It is going for those heads, aiming consistently at the head landing. Both shots, Iddy here.
Iddy there getting a nice tap.
He had a nice one-tap. I had a bit of a whiff early on. Jet had to come help him, but nearly body
The
blocked each other.
GG. He knows we're watching. He sensed it. The straight face and all. Can he get the clutch? I don't think so. I don't think he has time.
More attempts to
But
go for
he
the
gets
save
the
here.
save. Cypher is looking for him. He is getting hunted down, but
Cypher getting caught on Jet, but is it going to be enough? No, it's
Survives.
not going to be enough. He barely survives that.
now, as you said, with Dusty having the Phantom as his weapon of choice, I think that makes sense. He's an Overwatch player at heart. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know who plays in Overwatch, but Overwatch is definitely the kind of game where you want more bullets. I think, as a whole, that's how the two games differ. But Dusty is able to transfer his skill from one to the other. That is very impressive. Now, we're looking at 1-7 here for the game. It's not looking good for this first map. I don't think Haven was the best choice for the defending team, but maybe they can pull it back on attack. It is attacker-sided, I think. So we will have to see.
Killjoy
They're giving up C-site here. I think they're looking to retake. They're defending Garage, so they've got that map coverage. As a whole, the defense do hold more of the map until they all rotated to B too early. The attacker's playing it slow, going round. That was a very nice one tap from Killjoy.
Fancy
Wow.
taking out Devil with the Guardian, almost like a payback for the last round.
That felt personal.
That was not just wanting to win this round, that was a personal attack against Devil there. Now, Jet going getting 2 picks off on
Good
Dusty.
round for the defense
Eddie
here.
getting picked back onto Tome. But Fancy is going to pick up, he's going to jump, misses shots. Bagel is going to come back 1-2. He says, you are not going to take down my team, you're not going to take down me. If you kill my team, I'm going to kill you, and that's exactly what he's done. He's a bit low now. Yes, I do play it slow, play it a bit more careful. However, Red Team have just completely out-mind gamed them.
Bagel is the main character. They know the plant is going down. They have 2 ults. I'm expecting a breach ult coming out here to stop the plant.
They're going to be attempts to play this.
They bait it out. Iddy again on that Cypher.
It is a
One
where
tap
Bagel
from Bagel
with
there.
enough
Bagel
to
is the main
get
character
3
this game.
kills.
The tap with the stinger, but it's not enough. That was a gun diff.
I think that was just a round diff, to be completely honest.
I don't know. That was the closest round we've seen so far, I think. As
Bagel
a whole.
was kept alive. That's their issue, though. Bagel is the one that really adds the confidence to the team. When Bagel goes down, Red Team just falter. They panic. They don't know what to do.
Well, the biggest issue there was that once the defending team got a couple picks, not only did they use their ammo, but they got too aggressive. It got in their heads. They started to play into the Jet's hands. And Jet has clearly shown throughout this entire game that they are not a force to be reckoned with. The great reach them there onto Bagel. Gets the kill. Can Red Team do it without
This is
Bagel?
a massive lead for Blue Team here. Getting the pick on Bagel. Bagel is now...
The Bagel
down.
did have many holes in it from those bullets. That's all I'll say.
Red Team now, again, playing a bit slow. They weren't playing as aggressive as they originally planned to, with Bagel being taken down. They're unsure of what to do, it seems.
They seem to be playing it slow, but slow has worked for them in the past. Now, it is equal with ults, but the Omen ult could be coming out here with the spike. We don't know, depending on the clutch situation. Now, they do have a breach ult on their side, which is going to be absolutely incredible for that site take. Jet getting the kill on the Sova there. Very, very good for the defense team. That Sova is going to deny... That Sova kill is going to deny crucial information for the attackers. That Jet goes down, gets a bit greedy, peeks into 2. I think they get the plant here, but I'm not sure, actually.
It might not be possible. Blue Team are aware of Red Team's plans. They're going to be taken through C, long attempt to push side. Kill Fancy's in the corner, taking down 2 of them. The Guardian. Taking down 3 of them.
Well played to the Killjoy. Killjoy has shown that they are also a demon with that one taps those Guardians. Now, I think that was a bit of a silly play coming from the Red Team there. They went through that Astra smoke. They were too aggressive. They sort of walked in one by one, though.
They didn't really go in as a team.
No, they gave them time for those 1v1s, but also they rushed into it to the point where they couldn't really change tactic. They couldn't switch it up. They couldn't think. They just played for the gunfights, and they got punished by the util of Astra Killjoy. Very, very high util jumps. Very, very good.
Fancy, I mean, just sitting in that spot, not expecting them to be there. That was quite a smart move from Fantasy. I think we need to give him a bit of credit for that one. He was on a spot where nobody expected them. Red Team expected them to be in the back of sight in
coming
garage.
out on Blemish here. They are aggressively taking. They've just completely switched up the tactic after losing that round. They are going fully aggressive, and it seems they've worked in their favor. They've gotten the site.
Devil getting down 2. Tommy responding with Devil. Devil's down. Bagel was still with his knives, taking out 2 of them so far.
Killjoy coming out here. They are forced to give up sight. They're forced to give up the spike that they put there.
What do they do? Bagel's going to go for the aggressive play. Going to hit the jumping. He's going to be taken out for the smoke.
Jumped. He made noise. They knew he was there. If he was silent, I think he got a pick there.
They're going for the plant. There's only one nearby to defend, but they have
the breach shot coming out there. That is incredible.
The explosions coming out, the smokes, the grenades coming out. I don't know what's going on anymore. There's 2 taken down. There's another one, a flick from Dan. Fantasy's
the double peek, and it doesn't matter. They lined up into Iddy's crosshair.
Iddy was just perfectly placed. I thought it was a bit too far back to retake that site, but the util really just saved that round, gave Iddy time to walk up, so he walk up, make the blue team question where he was coming from, and he just slapped them right in the front.
That is the advantage of the Vandal. Not only does it do more damage, but it hits heads. It does that one tap. I don't think if Iddy had the Phantom there, I think he would have to spray, and I think he would have been punished kicking into that double. But because the double weren't ready, they weren't moving, they were stood still, they were caught, and they died.
Iddy is just playing such like a snake this game, slithering in between the enemies, behind them, in between them, in front of them. You
That
just
is
don't
how
know
you
where
play
he's going to
Cypher
be from.
on attack. It is absolutely incredible to see that player come out.
Seems like Red Team is again going back to their usual tactic of after a hard push like that, playing a slow kind
They
of
switch
round.
it up well. They change tactics. They know how to play into the mind games. Now they are looking. They do like C, but I think I'm looking to see more B play from them. I really want to see that. It has boxes. It has a lot more maneuverability, but it's closer quarters, and I think that could be interesting to watch,
I
especially
think they
with
were
Jet
very
ult and
much
Jet
pushed away
movement.
from B during that failed push in the second or third round, I think it was.
Absolutely, I do think they're scared of B site, which I do not blame them, but I would like to see it.
But then again, B site opens up so many opportunities for them to take either site here, which is kind of what they're doing.
But pushing into a breach is incredibly hard on B site. He has so much util, so many stuns, flashes,
Difficult.
a lot. He is
So-
also incredibly good at clearing that cubby with his C key. His damage key, it does a lot of damage, and if you're caught in that corner, you're forced to push out into the crosshair.
Bagel going for his aggressive play again, going around the boxes, getting the pick onto the Sova. He's expected two. He blinds fires through the smoke, getting the third double headshot. Bagel, this man is not human. This man is an alien. He's a freak of
bagel.
nature. He is really standing here, standing his ground, telling the enemy team, I am Bagel, this is me, this is what I can do. Devil getting another pick. Devil again supporting Bagel in these pushes. Bagel's going to dash through the smoke, go with
The
the
BM
shot.
and he gets punished. I would say deserved, but
But-
he won the round anyway.
The double shorty push, what can you do into that? Cypher
Dodge. No,
As Dodge, you can't really see what you're meant
No,
to be dodging.
no,
They
as-
both run through the smoke at the same time. Obviously, Fancy being off-thrown by Bagel's aggressive push, and then obviously having Iddy follow up with that. There wasn't much he could do there.
No, in that kind of situation, you either want to hear them coming in and run and expect that, or use some kind of util to either slow especially, because the biggest advantage of that shorty is the close range damage and the movement that you can do with it. You can B-hop, you can jump around. It doesn't really matter if you're jumping because you've got that sort of wide spread. It's not like a Vandal. You can do that with a Vandal. So as a whole, if you get that slow or the stun or something like that, they are caught with their pants down. They have to change weapon, and that is when they get punished for that. Now, unfortunately, Rose did get punished, but I think that was more of a luck play.
Remind me, who chose this map again? Was it Blue Team or Red Team?
What's that, sorry?
Who chose this map again?
I am not sure. I've got a feeling it was
Blue team.
red side. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe.
It seems like Red Team have attempted another hard push, but Blue Team are ready this time. Dusty taking out one. Red Team taking out four of them. There's only Fantasy
It is
left.
a 1v3. Now, Killjoy has proved before that she can get 3 kills.
Fantasy go for the
Incredible
one-tap.
one-tap. Can she do it?
Fancy, the nerves are playing on the edge. They're fidgeting. They're not staying still. They're checking every corner. He has to.
The biggest thing here is the plant is not down. That means it's doable. They have to get the plant down. But while they've got a plant down, that turns into a 1v1 for Killjoy. That is an opportunity.
Fantasy has shown time and time again these rounds that he is going to step up. He can get these one-taps, but is it going to be enough? Is the skill going to be what is needed? This round going to be slowly walking around the long side of C here. Cypher's going to be peeking it, expecting it, getting the one-tap. Fancy again, taking down ID, but is he going to be enough to take down? No, it isn't. That is going
Very
to
close
clean the
there.
round.
Killjoy has proved she's not to be messed with, but unfortunately, he is not Bagel. It's not far off, though. It's not far off, but the Astra's struggling. I thought Astra would be good in terms of util, and the util has proven, but unfortunately, those early deaths have punished the team for
Bit
getting
too
rid of
much.
that control, that ability to smoke, the maneuverability that Astra has. But I think they can pull it back. I said before, and I'll say it again, I want the underdog stories. I want the Astra to get an ace here.
Perman getting caught out by Dusty. They're not seeing Dusty after the couple quick peeks, which is a bit unusual, a bit confused. He might have been focused on something else, but they are going to see Red Team pushing through the B here. This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted B players. Dusty being blinded. Attempts to re-peek it.
Very nice
but
shot
XP
from
is
Sova
just
there.
already there. Devil is going to be attempting these. Devil is going to whiff. Unfortunately,
The
that's an
Sova whiffed, unfortunately, for them. But
Iddy is going to have picks with the Spectre. Dan's going to pick with his sniper onto the other breach. Are they going to expect
Can
this?
Lemis get his first kill? I think he can.
Bagel is now in the fight. Is Bagel going to be able to use his skill? Or is this going to be a Lemis clutch? Bagel's going to sneak past the smoke that Lemis placed down. No one expected this. They've rotated to the exact same side. They're basically mirroring each other, but they do not know that.
I think Lemis should have placed that smoke further inside. That smoke gave the Jet an opportunity. Jet didn't want to take it. I don't blame them,
They're not
but
going to know Cypher and Garage. Cypher
it is
and
Bagel.
Sova are both going to have a whiff. XP's going down. ID's going to be attempting to get the kill. Bagel's going to rotate round, going to dash through.
Very nice flick, but unfortunately, that split attention cost them the round.
I
Nope.
do like the attempt on the B push that round.
I
It's
do,
something
I
new.
do.
It
is
just
very
didn't
new.
work much in their favor. They got picked out way too early. XP managing to get a couple of good snipes from the Sheriff from
Well,
that
this is a
long
different
distance.
attacking team this side. They saw that they could win B on defense. They tried it on offense and unfortunately not win it. Now we are seeing match point here. This could be it. But I'm hopeful. As I said, I like the underdogs. Can the red team play back? Red team, previously the blue team. It is slightly confusing with the colours, unfortunately.
But now we have the attackers attempting to play it kind of slow, looking through the mid angle, going for the B site again. They're going to hope that if we lost on this round, they're not going to expect us to do the same on the next round. But it is match point. Is this something that we really want to be risking this round? Lemis does have a kill, picked that up during the last round. Red team do have a member down, being picked out quite
Cypher's stuck
early
in
on
that
for
corner,
the
but
C1.
Astra Smoke coming to help him out. Now, the red team does have the gun advantage this round as they lost the previous two. We are seeing Cypher there with the Sheriff. We're seeing a couple of other guns as well,
Red team
but
do.
it's enough.
Are they going to hit? ID jump free. He's going to be landing. The smoke goes down. ID does not expect two
Remis
of them
getting
there.
his second kill of the game. That's a very nice bulldog scene. I've not seen that one before. I really like that one. Remis getting the kills. Maybe he's pulling it back. We're hearing a range of emotions coming from the players here, but unfortunately, that is game. Lemis pulled it around too late. GG. And that is the first match.
5 minutes.
We're going for a quick break here, guys, but we'll be back with you shortly for more content. Now, we're seeing quite a range of kills on the scoreboard here, but hopefully, we're going to see different players at the top.
Despite how well Dusty performed, he's still on the lower end of his team. That util really helped their team out. That's where we really saw Dusty shine. Same with Lemis.
Absolutely.
Leaving the room, it does seem that some teams are more high energy than others.
But there's a lot of atmosphere going on, as you may be able to see here.
Just look at the. Just so you take a picture of the scoreboard.
It does seem that the teams are relishing in each of their wins that they're getting here.
There is a range of emotions. You can just feel it coming from the room. Now,
Even if
can
we're
we
not
see these
personally-
emotions, these frustrations, these joys taken out and put into the next game? We're going to find out in a couple of minutes. Just setting up for the next round. Seeing the players' energies, how they're doing, their frustrations, what they're thinking to go into the next round. Now, I think this could be a very interesting round. High tension, I think, because if Bagel and his team win this round, this game, that is it. And the enemy team know that. Bagel is Kaiser, one of the players from our uni. But I'll be honest with you, I prefer the name Bagel. I don't know about you guys. And I will I will continue to call him Bagel. The one Bagel.
Guys, I'm good to go.
Now we look to be near enough ready here, and players are setting up. We've had a couple of issues, a couple of PC bits and bobs here and there. We had a couple of mouse changes, settings changes, people getting in the zone. And I don't know about you guys, when I change my sensitivity, it changes how I play. I can either go from okay to missing everything when I change, or I will hit every shot. It's that difference. You focus on it more. You know what I mean? So yeah, I quite like the sense change. I've changed my sense a lot over over the course of my Valorant career. So maybe we're going to see some sense changes coming out as well.
My main thinking to that is now they have no excuse on performance. They've changed their mouse, they've changed their equipment, PCs have been reset.
See, I no longer play Valorant anymore, so I won't throw too much flame, but they are still Valorant players at the end of the day. That is all I will say. Now, I'm not sure what maps we're going to get out of this. They are doing map pick and bans in a moment. Now, I really hope it's not Haven again. I think we could see... I think we could see Ascent here. Or potentially Split. Very, very popular maps. And I think that's going to come out. I don't think... Again, I'm not sure the current map pool in NSE, which is the tournament rules that we're going by. But I don't think we're going to see Pearl. And I hope we don't see Breeze. I despise that map. With quite a passion, I've lost too many games on that map, and I couldn't.
You seem to have a really personal vendetta.
I absolutely do. That map. Oh, that. No,
You
no,
know
I can't with that map.
I don't completely blame you either. I can completely understand that feeling. Just instead of maps, it being champions instead.
Absolutely. We're both League players, and when the enemy picks a champion that you just hate playing into, and you get that feeling, that is the exact same feeling when you load. You get into a game, you hear it pop, get hyped, and then you see Breeze, and it all just goes. You're like, you die, mental's gone. That is me when I see Breeze. Not like that map. Which is weird, because I quite like long angles, but no, I can't.
It's just not your map for start.
No, it is not my map.
But is it going to be any of these players' maps, do you reckon? I mean,
don't know.
XPP hitting those long shots with the Sheriff last game. Lemis holding those short angles, it could be an advantage, expecting your enemies to hold long, but instead they're right next to you, under your nose.
Absolutely. I mean, I think with Breeze being such a long range map, I think it could be quite a detriment to say players like Lemis, who prefer those close range angles.
There is Dusty giving us the thumbs up to the camera, picking Ascent. Did they mean to do it this time? I guess we will find out.
As I said, I thought there was an Ascent gonna come, and I think it will stay. I think this is the map.
Bagel again, insta-hovering the Jet. Like to see it. Dev on the server again. Dusty back on the smoke. Stand on the
players will be
It's going to be a retake of the exact same team for the defenders here.
If it works, why change it? I am a firm believer in that. It is a different map, but this team is still one of the best teams on Ascent, as far as I'm aware. I haven't played in a while.
But if you're playing the exact same thing, can't your team just expect you to do that? Especially with such a confidence team like Bagels is.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, they have... Ascent is very defensive-sided, in my opinion, and it is incredible to see, like, Killjoy, Sova with the wallbangs. Now, I do believe that they have removed that wallbang on B site, but Sova is still incredible. On A site, you have the wallbang from Heaven, etc., like things like that. So you've got lots of utility with Sova on this map. Same with Omen. It is called Ascent for a reason. You have different verticalities, different levels, cubbies, hiding places. Perfect for Omen players.
XPP pulling out a new character we haven't seen yet, a new agent. Switching it up really shows that they do want to not just repeat the first game.
Hey, Gecko coming out here. This could be a very interesting... Gecko, KO coming out here. Now, these are quite good picks. The KO is going to counter all of the enemy's utility. Now, that can be a game changer, especially on attack, into players like Killjoy, Sova, Breach. Pushing those champions is notoriously hard. So getting that KO, that ult, to go off, and you can relax. Not worry about the utility, and only focus on the gunfights. And that could play to their advantage here. Now, I will be honest, there is a new character in this game. I don't even know what they're called. So this is going to be very interesting casting for us here today. They look very neon-like. I do believe I've seen clips of this champion. Lots and lots of mobility. Lots and lots of fun. Wait, Waylay, apparently. I'm interested to see what they can do. This is my first time seeing them in a game,
We
and
knew that
hopefully they show us some moves.
we knew that Wait Your Turn was the breach from last game, who had excellent util usage of retaking sites and taking them back. I wonder if KO, if his performance is going to be even better than it was before.
Hope so. The gecko flash coming out there, as well as
Bagel
the
attempts to go for a
breach.
cheesy
Breach does have
early on
2
pick.
flashes. Whether
She
he
is
bought them or
dashing
not, I'm not sure. I don't think he can afford it.
over.
Great trades between the 2 duelists there, and KO getting the refrag.
Wait Your Turn, taking on Bagel. The vendetta against Bagel that this team has is insane. They're not letting that man stand a chance in living.
Omen playing very, very aggressive here. This could go very interestingly for him. Sova on the defensive side looking to get that E, and it lands. Does he get much use out of it? Yes, he does, but unfortunately he can't get the kill.
Wait Your Turn is locked in and ready, getting the free piece onto Breach, and Lemus getting his first kill of the game in the first round of the Sheriff against Devil. Whew. Maybe this
Well
game is a change for Lemus.
played. I think so.
This might be the underdog story that you were wanting. Lemus has finally locked in, leaned forwards. I think they're ready.
I said I hoped for it, and I still do. I have confidence, and I will say I called it. I told you so. And I would love to see him holding
But it seems
the
that Lemus does not
trophy.
want control over the spike there. It's instead going to make their own play towards B side.
Now, Killjoy looks to be lurking here. Very common for your Sentinels to lurk on the attacking side. Very, very fast push with the jet dash onto A site here if we want to switch to that. Unfortunately, it gets absolutely taken
Bagel
out.
is going down again. Bagel has not been allowed to play. Fancy is going to get the headshot against the enemy Omen.
Fantasy absolutely playing this game. Playing the enemy team. He is strong here. On Omen, also strong on
Iddy
this
getting
map.
the kill onto Lemus. Iddy getting the snipe onto Tomi. XP going for the Sheriff kill again. XP has really been popping off for the Sheriff. Wait Your Turn again, taking down another one, but it's not just enough. XP with the second Sheriff kill of the run against Devil. XP's strongest weapon does seem to be the Sheriff.
I personally like the Sheriff. It is a very skill-based
Ooh.
weapon.
And Wait Your Turn in chat asking Dusty where was his smoke at. Who knows? Only Dusty knows. Dusty replies they are learning.
He is quite new to the game. I mean, we have seen a lot from Dusty here. I am quite impressed with him. Overwatch player coming over to Valorant, doing well, but is he in too deep?
I don't think he is. He was performing well last round. He's performing well this round. Bagel's attempt's going to go for the
Maybe
early...
this isn't his map, though. You don't know. The Champions Vandal coming out here on Bagel, the Ego. Can he get it to light up for him?
It seems that Bagel's main power was taken out after the first round has ended. Tomi getting the kill onto
Gecko
Dan.
plant coming out here. The Killjoy util going down. It's going to look like a very fast plant and
Dusty
into
getting a
a
kill.
site.
Dusty again, he does not need the smokes. He's going to take 2. Dusty with him. Wait Your Turn. The payback from last round from chat talking all chat. Fancy's going to come up from behind Dusty though. Unfortunately, Iddy again with the Sheriff. Getting that revenge onto XP, which is almost just like a, you know, take
Very,
this.
very good flash from Omen there. Gets him
Devil
a
is
kill.
now by himself against 2. He knows exactly where they are.
In the
Fancy's going to peek
1v2,
it.
he has got too many angles to look for. He just can't shoot both
Devil
ways.
said they're here, they're there, and they're goddamn everywhere. That's very unfortunate. Played it very well, but just not quite well enough. What's the plan for blue team now? Bagel, not as strong and not as dominant as he was in the first game, especially during these early rounds. What has happened during that break?
Maybe he got too confident and got in over his head. But it's early days. We are still yet to see. Is Bagel gonna do his thing?
Is Bagel gonna be a bagel now? He's going again
He is
for the
always a
aggressive
bagel
peak.
in my eyes.
He's going for this very aggressive playstyle that he's always been adopting, but is it going to work this game? He's going to find no one, going to walk through mid. Is he going to
Is
see
he
the
going to get
person
tapped? Oh,
No, he
very,
isn't.
very close.
Levis-
He's not going to take the fight, though. He is going to go for the mid swing here with his knife out, running very, very aggressive.
He's playing this very
Could it catch up to
He's ahead
him?
of Omen. He's missing Omen.
2
Omen's
bullets,
whiffing
1
him.
bullet. The reload
Bagel
is
gets
going
a
to
hit
get
on
peaked.
Fantasy, but Lemus is there, ready to stop them. But is
Incredible
Lemus going to be
smoke,
enough?
but
Lemus is
he
going to
just
take out one,
loses
take
the
out two.
gunfight.
XP is going to continue pushing the site, taking out 2. Red team going to go for the plant. Now it's just Devil by his lonesome self. But Devil has been in moments like this before in the previous games where he has managed to come close to winning. Is this enough to win? He's going to see the Killjoy turret down. He's not going to be ready for it. Everyone's going to be alerted to his position.
They know
He's going to
where
expect
he
someone on the
is.
corner. He's going to use his util to gain vision. Is he going to see anyone? The red team know exactly where he is. Tommy with the really excellent
Peeking
round
with
1 is
the
going to
bow.
peek it. Is it going to be enough? No, it isn't. They're going to be peeking each other here. Devil going to go for the push, attempting to capture ground, but it's not going to be enough. That
Crispy one tap from Waylay. Very nice. That is also a new karambit. Is that the champion? That might be a champion's karambit. Very nice. Is Waylay top of the leaderboard? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. There was very nice skins in this game, though. I loved Valorant skins. I am quite the enjoyer of spending money on this game.
it seems like
And,
the people we are spectating are agreeing with your viewpoint there.
Absolutely.
We've seen variations of skins come out from both teams on different weapons.
Very interesting as well. I've just seen that I was right. They have changed the wallbang on B site from Silver. He can't cheese that anymore. Thank God. I hated that.
Red
But
team are going to be pushing down the center of the map.
gonna
Fantasy's
change
going to
the
find
way he
Bagel.
plays?
Bagel's down instantly again at the start of the round. Fantasy is on a hot streak. Dan's going to see the red team pushing through. He's going to use his util to
Very
wipe
good
them off,
bleach
going for
flash
flashes
there.
and grenades, but it's not going to be enough. Red team is still going to continue to push through. Blue team are having to respond.
Gecko coming out here.
Wait your
Is
turn
it
again with another
gonna
head tap onto
find
Devil.
him?
Is this going to be enough? They're going to have to give the B side. Dan's going to peek round, not expect Fantasy to be in the corner again. Fantasy just being everywhere and nowhere at the same time. This is making it rough for the red team. He's going to be sitting in the spring,
And
not
the
expecting the Omen.
Dusty kill.
Dusty's just
He
going to be
is
walking
proving
through.
that he is the
Fantasy
better
has
Omen this
3.
game.
Is he going to take the 4th one? He's going to see ID. ID's going to be smoked and go down.
Incredible.
Fantasy.
Like 4.
He is really bringing his dreams, fantasies to life in this exact moment.
The turnaround, isn't it?
Absolutely.
This is a complete 180 from what we've seen last round.
He's turning his fantasy into reality this game. He is playing incredible. This could be another stomp, but from the opposing team. Could we see a 3rd game? Could both teams pop off? That 9-1 KDA from him. That is incredible.
For the blue team, Dan and Devil sitting at the bottom with 0 kills, 5 deaths. They've
The
not
jet
had that
coming
much of
from
an
Bagel
impact in
here.
kills,
Can
but is their U2 enough?
that-
Red team are just going to be forcing a play onto A site here. They're going to be telling them to come over here. You're going to play into our hands. We're not going to be playing into yours.
Can Bagel get picks with this ult? Could be playing aggressive, but he's not. He's playing very, very defensively, very, very cautious. Is he gonna cook or is he gonna burn the bagel?
Realizes that they understand his playstyle now. They understand how they move, how he plays, how he thinks. They're playing around
They
that.
are in Bagel's head.
Or is Bagel in their head? Maybe Bagel's performing.
Last game he was. I'm not sure he is this game.
They're going to see the Omen TP. It's not going to be enough. Bagel's going to whiff a couple of the knives. Red team going to be pushing the site. They're going to be jumping up, getting the pick on Bagel. Fantasy
Very
again is
interesting
going to
Waylay
take out
tech there.
Dusty. XP is going to be taking out Iddy. Oh, it's not just that. Lining up one by one into heaven where they're already waiting. Oh my lord.
He did send them straight to heaven. That was
Fantasy
very
is
nice by Rytek.
taking picks upon picks, sending each one to the gates of hell not to return.
Now we do see a blue team Omenal and Killjoy. This could be incredible. If they get the plant down, this could work out in their favor.
Fantasy, the one-man
Can they
army.
make use of it?
He's going to be playing by himself now rather than with his team. He has no ult. We saw him use it last round.
Iddy here, a very good player. Is he going to get caught out by Fantasy, though? Don't
Fantasy just-
see each other.
Devil is going to be
That was a
peeking.
very interesting peek, however, and Dusty is there to clean up.
Dusty is ready, prepared. He understands what the play is going to be with the smoke and the pushing on site. Fantasy is now going to be pushing through B. Killjoy is now going to know he's there. But what is the plan? They're going to be sloping around towards B now. There's still 2 people on A from blue side.
I think they are trying to wait it out. Never mind. The Killjoy going down. Take sight.
The Killjoy are going to be stopping the blue team from entering the site, but it's not going to be enough. Red team is still going to be stuck at the entrance, having to jump through the
Having
dagger
to
of
take damage
clouds.
there. But they have sight. Can they?
They've shown that they can before, but can they do it again? Blue team much more prepared, much more ready. Iddy going to take down 2
Iddy
of them.
double kill there. Well played.
Iddy's going to see 2, but is Red team going to be able to respond to this? Blue team all rushing on site at the same time. Blue team's Killjoy is coming out. Wait your turn, not going to hit this shot.
Absolute whips, and Devil is there to clean
Devil
up.
is going to crouch.
And that is...
Dusty's going to be pushing
Blue
onto
team
site,
win.
killing Lemis, and that's going to be the round for Blue team. Blue team have clutched a round.
It's all
It
2
looked-
Killjoy ults there. Very interesting. This is a very, very good Killjoy. Not only sight, but map as a whole.
Devil rinsing this for all he can get after having such a rough early game. Do you really blame him for this?
Not really, not really.
Sinking in the moment of you've won and winning is just a possibility away of winning 1 or 2 rounds and
He
completely
had
being
to
able
give
to turn.
the enemy a moment to let that sink in.
That the Devil, of all people, has just taken your sight, taken your round that you thought you were going to win, has just swept it off your feet.
Did. That is mind games. Playing into it. Nearly the face coming out there. Didn't see the full one, unfortunately.
What's the plan
So many
here?
new cosmetics since I last played the game. So many new skins, stickers. It's very, very interesting to see.
No, it
but
does seem that Red team's going
Hope
to...
I don't get back into that.
They're going to be attempting the same play that they did last round, gaining control of that mid lane, cutting off any support from others. ID's going to get a kill on
Defender's just
Fantasy.
giving
Fantasy
up
is
mid
down.
there.
Lemis is now get a quick shot onto ID. Tomi is going to take out Dusty, who's on the rotate. This is the whole point of them controlling mid, was to stop the support from their team. But is the red team going to have enough time to be able to kill Dan on side? No, Dan is saying, you can take my team, but you cannot take this side. Taking down 1, stopping the entry, taking the 2nd onto XPP there. Tomi, is it going to be enough? Bagel's not having a great game, taking the
This is where we
whiffs,
see
but now the
Silver
team
Util
is...
coming out in its best. We are here to see this very aggressive
Blue team
push,
gonna
though.
hold these
They are
angles,
turning it into
expecting-
1v1s, but it doesn't matter.
Devil's mind games is going to be coming back into this with those headshots from Devil.
Interesting to see how they play this round. It is a lot closer than the last game. And I do think that this is Fantasy's map. He is playing absolutely incredible here. And with the map change, we are seeing a serious change in dynamic and who is at the top, who is doing well, and how the game is being played. This is what we like to see.
Just that red team are definitely playing more aggressive. They're realizing the aggressive way is the way to go. Bagel's going to get taken down. Bagel is not going to be getting any kills this round. Devil again on to wait your turn. Lemis is going to take down Devil. Devil is going to be not being able to use their equipment. Dan is going to be taken out. Now it's going to be a 3v3. Tomei is going to just continue pulling off, taking down Dusty. Dan has changed back on XPP. Fantasy again is going to be taking down Dan. Fantasy going for the 2nd, getting a headshot on Iddy. Oh my god, Fantasy. This man is continuing to prove himself once and once again that you can take down whoever you want on my team, but you're going to take down me last.
Just shows how quickly this game can change. And the mental reset of the break we had just before clearly worked its wonders. Now we're seeing an A-side push here from the red team. But this is directly into the Silver Breach Omen triple stack. But they have util to use. And it might work out well for them. They do know, with that KO flashbang though, that they are at least looking to do something with A-side.
Wait your turn, popping back on the previous round as headshotting ID off the start of the bat. Lemis is popping off again, taking down Bagel. We didn't have much luck of that last round with Lemis being able to take down Bagel. But this game has just really stepped it off for him. Blue team are now going to be having to play responsive, responding to the B push that red team seemed to be doing, going for the plant on B site, taking it slow but cautious for red team, giving blue team time to gather themselves onto the site.
A stinger play from Dan here. This could be
Single play from that
detrimental
is
in these
not going
open
to be
angles.
working out well because Wait Your Turn is going to be prepped and ready. The Gecko is going to be coming out for Dusty.
Dusty on his signature Phantom. Is he going to be able to hit kills with it?
I
think
believe.
he can.
The smoke going to come out. Is Dusty going to catch
Punishes
Fantasy
Fantasy.
offside? Fantasy is going to
Does
get
he get the
killed.
kill on
He's gonna
Gecko? A
be
bit of
punished
a
for the
whiff there. It
restart.
is very close. Both of them are missing. Very low health on everyone in the game here. But who is gonna hit that shot? And it is Wait Your Turn. He did not wait his turn shooting there. He went for it.
Seen more Dusty waited for his turn to die, which is unfortunate. He was a bit confused, being flanked by the Killjoy, having one to his right, one to his left. Where do you look? That is the question.
I've seen that quite a lot this game, that this map has so many different angles and corridors to look for that they keep getting confused and keep having too much to keep an eye on, and it seems overwhelming for these players, but they are making the most of it. A very, very aggressive push here from the red team. An incredible blind coming out. Bagel nearly pulling it off, but unfortunately
Dan getting
not.
one, Dan getting two,
Dan
not being able to get the
two.
third. That's
KO
unfortunate.
saving the KO. Can he get revived?
XP going in, taking out Dan, not letting him live. XP really said you can take down one, take down two, but you cannot take down
Revive coming out
me.
here. Dusty coming down with the flash. Gets one, gets two, punishes the revive. Well played, turning it into a 3v2. Can the red team hold the site? This is going to be an interesting angle here, but I think Wayway gets the kill. I don't think Dusty knows. Dusty doesn't need to know. He wins anyway. Sober nearly killing his own teammate there. That is friendly fire. Maybe it's tactical. I have no idea. A very good Silver util there coming out and punishing Fantasy. This is why Silver is so good on this map. He has angles. He pulled out the Protractor, the bouncers. It worked in his favor. And Fantasy couldn't do anything.
Maybe that's what Devil did during the break. Maybe he was working on his calculations and protractors, having the angles right.
Maybe he did his maths homework for once. That is crazy. But it paid off. Full marks from me. A+.
A+ indeed. Performance from the red team this game. They really were getting D's, C's, and F's last game, and now they're pulling out to straight A's.
That up coming out on the duelist, that could be very interesting. They do have the movement for it, for what I've seen, but
Fantasy
is it going to be enough? The aggressive up player.
Omen's going to be TPing onto site. Dusty is not going to be ready for that.
TPing in the open there. Killjoy, Yuto coming down.
Gecko
not planting where the Killjoy put her swarm. Killjoy had another one too, it was A-okay.
Everyone seems to be manic. It's 3v2. Dan's going to be using his util to get the team off site, but isn't going to be enough.
Dan has proved it before. Can he prove it again? That he
Dan's going
to
be swinging,
win?
taking down
he does.
XP.
He gets the Gecko. That is incredible.
Ready.
But they really need to get the Killjoy here. Not only with the ult, but with the post-plant util. Can he do it? 30 HP in a dream. He does not. Killjoy pulls it out. Killjoy not losing a single point of damage.
Oh, wow.
Point of health.
Lemus was untouchable that round.
He has pulled it back from the last game. As I said he would. We love a good underdog story. He is 9-5. He is positive this game. Another A-side push from the red team. They really do like this A-side objective. But I think the blue team no. Very, very
and
good.
now it seems that
out there.
ID
Some
and
very
Devil...
joyful moments from the red team here.
Seems that Devi and Idol are sitting here enjoying these moments, soaking it in, realizing that the pressure is on. Currently it's 3-9.
It is a side swap, so the red team is now the blue team and vice versa. So will we see, with the side change, we'll see a change in gameplay.
Bagel getting one kill, Fantasy taking one. Wait your turn, taking out Bagel. Fantasy and Bagel are very having counter
Twilight getting the pick there from in the corner.
Tomi getting
survives,
one. Dusty
never mind,
taking
gets
out one.
sniped by Iddy. Some laughter coming from the player room there. I do not blame them. That is going in the highlight reel. Dusty getting the taps. Iddy getting the taps. Well played. They pulled it out that round. And as I said, maybe this is their side.
Maybe we take a look at the LAN camera right now, taking a look at the people's reactions to that, giggles and handshakes going around. People in high spirits.
Now, obviously, the red team here winning that first round, they have that economy. They have the guns now. Can they use this to change the tides of the match and win another round and get this win streak going, that momentum? Momentum is incredibly important in Valorant, not only for mental, but for economy. I think they can. Guardian coming out on Bagel here. We have seen some interesting Guardian taps before this game. Can Bagel pull it out? We know he is good. He peeks with the knife, takes a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad for him. We know that they don't have the guns to back up.
Is coming back from his side. The challenger is too fierce for Bagel. Bagel backs off. Fantasy going to be taken down by ID. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Tommy's going to be coming from the side, taking out the
refrag there. Lots of colour coming from that. I'm not sure what that was, but it looks very pretty either way.
That was a Sea of Rainbows. Devil taking down Tommy as a response.
Getting a little bit tilted in chat by the looks of it. Can this be a mental death? Can they lose their lead?
Their lead was 9-0 or is 7-0, and now it's back to 9-4. Devil taking down one, going to stop the entry.
Coming out here, the KO Util coming out.
Gonna be blinded.
But Dan is waiting.
Do not worry, Dan the man is ready for the assist, taking down Gecko on XP as well. Saving
incredible
his
plays from Dan this game.
Round.
He is a player to watch.
It was Dan last round that was playing for the flanks, wasn't he? Dan is very efficient on his flanks.
Dan is getting the most out of the breach utility that you either love or hate. He is a very, very strong character in this game. Lots of util, very versatile, and very good at pushing. Dan is using it to its fullest. Looking at a B-side push here. We've been primarily A-side, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens here. Probably seeing a lot of Killjoy utility on this site from both teams.
Dan is playing the slow
one is
game.
better? The KO knife coming out there, which gets rid of some of that utility, but they haven't capitalized on that. Is that a waste? They found that people were there, but it didn't gain anything more than that.
Seems they're just playing it slow now. They're trying to make the blue team playing to them rather than they playing to the blue team. Wait Your Turn is going to be slowly creeping around the map, holding this angle onto A site here, expecting them to flank round. He's going to realize they're not. Check his 6.
Mid pushing him out here into the Gecko. The Gecko probably
Wait
has a
Your
better
Turn is
gun,
going to see
but
Devil. He's going to take out
he
the
does.
Devil.
He gets Iddy. That's a double kill from the blue team. They're joined by a guest in here at the moment coming to watch. Is he going to have any interesting takes? We will find out. Now, Dan getting another kill here. That is incredible. Dan is a player to watch this game. 25 HP. Can he pull it out? It is a 2v3. And he doesn't. They line up and just get killed by Lemis. Lemis is pulling it back this game. He is doing incredible.
Lemis really took that moment to just embrace his free kill win there of that round.
Now, this has just proved that the blue team isn't out yet. They are still in the fight. They're double the red team's rounds. But is that going to be enough of a lead? No, not at all.
I have seen majority of the rounds won this game have been from kills. I would like to see a couple more plants in playing around the spike
Absolutely,
a bit more.
Especially considering the sheer amount of utility for post-plant that we have in this game.
It seems that it's all coming out early on, and it's left down to the pure skill of can you tap their head quicker than they can.
A lot of rounds this map seems to be quite close, though. A lot of clutch situations, low health situations.
Bagel going to throw a smoke through mid lane
as well.
Stopping Wait Your Turn from getting his turn to peek that angle, forcing him to rotate round. Is this enough? Is that jet smoke enough to delay the push? Dan getting 1 kill onto XP. Devil getting
Devil
caught in
taking
the
a bit
acid.
of damage there.
Devil's going to continue this aggressive behavior with Bagel. They're going to be the tag
creating
team
a lot
champions of the
space.
match.
Bagel getting a tap.
Bagel's going to smoke down. Lemis is going to shoot, realizing that one's
5v2.
there. Bagel's going to be taken down by
Lemis getting a
Lemis.
kill.
Lemis is not letting
Lemis
go.
getting
Lemis taken
two.
down 2, blinded.
Can he 1v5 for the ace, for the round,
This,
for
if it does,
his
it's going to be
honor?
the first ace of the derby so far. He's going to take one. He's going to
He
take
gets
down
another.
the Devil. He's going to realize that
Triple
ID's on
kill
his right. He's
here.
going to realize Dan's on his
He's
right.
ready. He knows Dan is there, but Dan is waiting.
Unfortunately from Lemis, he cannot get that 1v5. Instead gets a 1v3. He peeks that angle knowing that they're not going to re-peek it. He then swaps towards Dan, but Dan just is there, ready, prepared for this. Bringing them around 6 to 10.
Close to the breach ult here as well. This is going to change up how they play the game. I think they'll be a lot more aggressive with the breach ult here. I don't think they'll use it post-plant, as we're not seeing a lot of post-plant here. We are seeing more quick, aggressive pushes on the offensive side
Is
here.
this what you'd want as a red team, though? Would you not want to play for those spikes? Would you not want to play for that breach ult, considering that you are down and playing these quick rounds can just turn the favour any side?
Holding utility can be just as advantageous, knowing that the enemy has an ability or an ultimate that can change the game, that can create space, that can kill you, it makes a massive difference. But I don't think the red team can afford to save it for that long. They do need to make up a round difference there.
But it seems that's the choice they're going to make. That breach is not going to be pushing that side, rotating back towards mid. Big attempted a knife peek for a smoke, but it was not good enough. Lemis was on the other side to take him down a bit. This is unfortunate. Their key star player, Bagel, not performing as well. XP is going to get a pick onto ID. XP and ID being rivals within this match, going backwards and forth, having twists and turns. XP is going to be sending out Gecko through the middle of the map, going to be seeing who's there, seeing it's going to be destroyed instantly. He's going to assume 4.
The mid
He
push
sees
going very
Bagel,
slowly.
but he does not manage to get the pick on Bagel. Boot him a flanking round through the backside of mid, attempting to play this. But Fantasy's going to take down one. Dan's going to take down Fantasy. They're going to be playing this. So are they going to expect the flank from the right? And no, they are not. Potomi's going to get one, get the Devil. Now they're going to have to flee. Red team's going to be fleeing towards the B site here.
But the blue team are going towards A. They have played this perfectly. Very, very sneaky. But the Killjoy utility gives them away.
Instantly swapping. You see, wait, your turn's going to be moving down. XP is going to be ready for Dusty. Dusty's going to get taken down. It's now
Very, very close
down
to
to
time there.
Dan.
Can Dan do it? A 1v4.
Lemis
Unfortunately, Lemis gets the tap through the wall.
Lemis giving head nods to wait your turn, going, yes, sir, this is me, this is you. We've got this in the bag. 11 rounds to 6. This is looking like a game 3.
I'm interested. I want to see the game 3. I do think tensions will be high, but it will be a game to watch.
Is the excitement from both teams going to be in that game 3, though, or are both teams going to be down on morale?
You know what? I would like to see a breeze for game 3. I know I said I don't like the map. I know I said I didn't want to see it. But
At this
I
point, it might
think
just be
it will shake things up.
But are they going to be wanting things to be shaken up, though? Is the losing team from this game, are they going to want to try and play it in their favour again? Are they going to pick
Maybe.
Heaven like they did last time?
But we know Bagel is an incredibly good duelist from game 1. Maybe with the
Sure.
long angles and sort of unpredictability that Breeze has,
Dusty
and
taking down one.
change of dynamic, it might.
Red team going to go
help.
for a quick push on the A side. Ults are going to be
Good
coming
solo
out.
here. Jet dashing
Utils are
onto
gonna be out.
site.
They're going to be pushing
Great
in
space
quick and
from
hard.
Bagel,
Bagel's gonna
getting
get
down Fantasy. That's star player.
Fantasy going down is going to be real troublesome. Now that they're down 2 men, it's going to be a 5v3.
Fant going
It's going to be
down.
Lemis. Devil's
Any
going to be
ults on the
blinded.
red team?
XVP
I
is gonna
think
take
the red
down
team can pull
Dan.
back this round.
Devil's going to go for the bow shots against Bagel. Wait your turn. Bagel's going to take down wait your turn. He's going to also take down Lemis.
Gecko
XP's going to
getting
be
a
taking
kill.
down Devil. But is this enough? Is XP...
Can Bagel get the 4K here?
I want XP people to really show his skill
Gecko
here.
maybe peeking into the jet. They are very, very close to seeing each other. But I
XP
think
saying not
XP
today.
might be looking for the save here. They are down rounds. They are down economy. They have lost a few in a row. They do need the weapons. I think it's looking like a save here.
Red team have realised this. They're going to be leaving site as well to not obviously die and save their own money from the thing. But they're also going to be trying hunting down
Killjoy
XP.
seems to be wanting to hunt him down. Jet and Omen waiting patiently, knowing they've won the round.
Wait Your Turn is asking accusations in chat. We can confirm that they're playing on computers that they do not own. These cannot be tampered with in any way, so I don't think that's the case.
Is that a mental game, a mind game? Are they trying to fake each other out? Maybe.
Bagel is coming out with a snarky response telling him to look at the scoreboard.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that and see how it's going. It seems not to be too bad. The lower end of blue team getting more kills, but the top of each team being really quite even. Blue team obviously having less economy here.
However,
Maybe
if
red
you take
team
a
can
look,
pull
you
it
realize
back.
that the red team kills are much more spread apart. Their assists too, compared to the blue team. 12 to 16 is their lowest to highest of kills, and 6 to 14.
A B-side push looking like here from the red team. I think there's going to be a trade in mid in a moment between the Breach, Killjoy,
Fantasy is
and
holding his
Lili.
ult. He is playing this slow, expecting them to rotate round, but are they going to do it as quick as they expect him to? That's exactly what Bagel's going to do. Bagel's going to be playing into the mind and hands of Fantasy here. He's going to be slowly pushing around to A, which red team are going to slowly follow Bagel. Bagel's going to be looking after the flank on his team, just in case someone decides to walk round, but it
The
does not
smoke
seem like
play here from the Wildeye. They get one, but they get punished. Iddy getting the kill, shutting down Devil, though. We know Devil is a good player this game, so that could be quite detrimental. The Gecko ult coming out, but getting shut
Dan
down.
taking
Wait
out
your turn,
Fantasy, wait
getting
your
the
turn,
kill on
taking out
Dan.
Dan, going in for even trades here. Is this even? It's going to be 3-3. Wait your turn is going to peek Bagel. XVP is going to be in the back ready. KO is going to flash, but it's not going to be enough to take down Bagel, not just yet. Wait your turn is being attacked by his flank. He knows that someone's
Very
here.
tight
Is this
tensions
gonna
here
be-
between
Oh,
the
he's
two
gonna take
teams.
down
Wait your
one.
turn getting one, but getting
Going to
traded by
damage
Dusty.
second.
One enemy remaining.
It
Lemis
is a
taking down
1v2.
Dusty, and XVP getting that flank on the Bagel, which he knew
This
was there
is
from
match
earlier.
point. It's a bit of a gap between the rounds. Is it still winnable? Yes, it is.
I am surprised that we have not seen a pause yet from either team, just to regain that mental mid-game, because they are allowed to do that. They are allowed to pause.
I think that they want to keep the momentum, keep that focus in game. I don't think they want to take a minute, step back, and lose that focus. Both teams are incredibly into the game right now. Looking like a very, very split push from the red team. Bit different from what we've seen them so far.
What they've
Very, very
tried so
slow.
far has worked out very heavily for them in the attack, but not so in the defense. They're trying to play into the hands of the defense. Tommy taking down Bagel. Their main duelist is going to be taken down from the red team. What does this mean? Wait your turn is going to be question marking in chat. The toxicity. Devil's going to be looking out for vision, realizing that one's there.
Dusty getting a kill though. Dusty is proving himself this game.
Dusty is
Despite the
ready.
questions at the beginning.
Dusty's going to be taken down
Remis
by
getting the
Lemis.
tap though. He
Lemis
is absolutely
Fantasy and-
liking these long angles this game, opposing to the short angles he played last.
That was a massive change that we've seen in Lemis's playstyle from now. We did not expect him to be playing long, but it does seem like he's more advantageous and more comfortable.
Idiot on
position.
the Killjoy.
Devil is
Oh,
taking down the
playing
XP.
back. Playing safe. 3v3 here. Two
Yes.
ults on the board for the blue team and one
My-
for the red team.
My heart is racing. These fast moments turning into slow, trying to regain. Lemis
An incredible
already on
Omen ult
site,
coming out
ready.
here behind.
ID's
He is
gonna be
evening
taking
the
out
score, but
Lemis.
it's a 2.
3-2. Wait your turn is
Two.
going to be on heaven. He's going to be questioning what does he do? Where are they? He's going to be peeking down through the side here, through garden. He's going to be expecting people to be in mid, but they're not. They've blocked it off.
Wait your turn having a bit of a fight with his demons there, but maybe that's enough to win the round. Did he win? We'll see.
Wait your turn.
Omen
not
coming
knowing
for the
gonna be
flank
known
here.
where he
I'm
is,
not sure
expecting
they know. They
Devil
do
to
know
be
after
cornered.
that near side. Flashes again. A damage. KO nearly killing himself.
It's fine, but
A
Devil
peek
does
here,
expect
but
it.
wait
Devil
your
does.
turn is not ready
And-
for it. Dan and Devil clean up. That is 8-12. Still match point, but not over yet.
This does mean that red team are going to be having to win 4 rounds in a row. Is this possible? Who knows?
Once it hits 12-12 though, it will go to double overtime. They will need to win by 2 rounds to make it up.
We do have a guest in the studio witnessing the Valorant game. Just a reminder for the viewers who are in, this is second game, match point for blue team, 8 to 12
Could we
in the
see
current
a game
scores.
3 if
ID
the
is
blue team
taking
wins?
down
I think we
Fantasy.
can. Iggy getting a crispy double there, but getting shut down by the Gecko.
ID with the shorty, XP responding back to ID with the pistol. Is this going to be enough? There's currently a 4v3. Red team going to be taking the objective, pushing in quite
What's a
hard. Blue
util
team
usage
gonna
on
be
B
the
site?
A
B site is free. The blue team don't even know. The spike's going down. They have good post-plant util here with the breach and Omenal. But can we see a retake? It is looking red team favored though. Bagel pushing up, hoping to get a kill in the mid on unexpected enemies.
Wait your turn is going to be holding that long angle, expecting them to peek it, but a red team going to be cocky enough to do so. No, they're not. They're going to want to play it safe. The Sova Dart coming out, expecting it.
Bagel getting that kill on the
Bagel
unexpected Lemis.
taking
We
down
know that Lemis is a good
Lemis.
player. That is detrimental. Iddy playing back with the up. I think they have to forfeit this round. Without forfeiting the up, they can't fight. Iddy is going to be playing to save the up, but he is being hunted.
The pressure is really getting to blue team now. They're really struggling to keep their foot.
A double kill from the spike. Dusty and Devil getting taken down. They do lose some economy for that, but maybe it was a mental game. Maybe they did that on purpose. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out after in some interviews, and we will be holding them accountable for dying to the spike.
Oh,
I
no.
don't think their team will let them live that down, however.
It seems that in the moment, it seems that everyone's turned the blind side to it, but I'm sure in the aftermath of it, he must be feeling it. Devil must be sitting there. Why did he do that?
At the end of the day, they won the round, though, so
But
it's
is
not
winning that round
all
going to win
bad.
them the game is the question. They are going to be down on util now.
An
Tommy gonna
early
get the
pick
ult
from the
on
Wire.
ID.
That is good for blue team.
Fantasy's going to be sitting back in. He's not.
He
He's just going to be
tried
sitting there playing the patience game.
Shorty and got shut
Two
down.
ball
Bagel
pass,
getting a
Bagel
double.
going to be on site. His team aren't going to play around him. Dusty's going to take down one. Fantasy's going to take down
An
one.
incredible
Two, stop the
fantasy
push.
TP and another. Can he get it? He
Devil.
can. Well played. That is game. This is map 3.
Fantasy playing the patient
2
game.
minutes, guys. We need to keep rolling. We're a bit behind schedule, so 2 minute break.
Fantasy going to be
Crazy
coming out
energy
with the
in
patience
the
game. The
Stay
player
if you can.
arena
Stay if you
at the
can.
patience
moment.
game was enough. Wait, he
Out
saw
of
one
seats,
enter site, didn't do anything.
we are seeing
saw 2, 3, then
fight.
he saw the third one, took them down 3, 2, 1. That was it. Bagel managed to take down one of his team, but that was not enough for it.
I think there were so many star players that game, it was hard to highlight one. We saw Bagel clips, we saw Devil clips, we saw XP clips, we saw clips on everybody.
I think-
Remus pulled it back this game and carried. We saw the underdogs come back and win.
You
But
wanted
who
that
is
underdog
going
story.
to take home the trophy?
It is down 50-50 now. Either team can win, take the trophy home, take the medals with them. Poof. What do we say? I think MVP of that match goes to Lemus. Lemus coming from the bottom, the underdog, the one who got maybe 1 or 2 kills
Dan
last game.
as well did really well on that breach pick. As a whole, we saw lots of good trades. We didn't see anyone falling behind. Very, very close to the teams, but it wasn't.
Hello, okay, welcome back to Game 3. This is the final game for the Manchester Valorant Derby. Whoever wins this wins the trophy and wins it all. Tensions are high. The teams were bantering during the 2-minute break there. However, they were having their disputes, their regrets. Ways they need to improve. XPP is going to be pulling out the Viper this game. Fancy
Viper on Icebox, very, very good, very, very common. We love to see it. Now, I'm hoping to see that Silver as well, and we do again. Very, very fun on Silver. ISO coming out at the moment. ISO was very, very strong last I played. Is he gonna be able to show us that again? We've got Fantasy on the Killjoy this time, not back on the Killjoy. After that Omen performance, I thought they'd stay on Omen, but Omen is also good on Icebox if you wanted to do double controller. That would be very fun to see, but we aren't seeing that this time. We are seeing 2 Silvers, 2 Killjoys, and the rest is different. Could be very interesting to see Dusty back on the Omen. He is consistent, if nothing else.
Let's see how Dusty performs this game. Having played Omen all 3 games, really focusing, his team really wanting him to be on that util.
Buying a Ghost and a Blind. It looks like they're going to be playing aggressive here. Let's see how ISO's doing. The ISO's playing a Sheriff, very, very confident.
Bagel
maybe he
on
can
the
get some
Sheriff
crispy one-taps.
again.
That would be very entertaining to see. Going on to the defense side here, seeing a nice Killjoy setup on B side. I'm not surprised at that one. Viper also playing back for that wall. Very, very good utility here from the defense.
Now,
Chamber watching that mid for the long angles. I expect we'll see him there a lot this game.
seems like Red Team are already making a push towards B. It seems like they're aware of this.
Very, very slow from the red team here, though.
The defending team are really rotating around to B, expecting this push. Are Red Team going to continue the push? Yes, they are. They're going to be sending him in. ID's going to be attempting to get a pick here.
Very, very fast rotate from the entire blue team here, but the red team are on it, even faster, rotating back to A.
Is this just going to be a game of cat and mouse? Red team are going to be running away. Blue team are going to follow. They're going to turn back. Dan's going to get a kill onto Lemis.
On Lemis. Lemis is... Let's see if he can do it again this game. Pull it back again.
Dusty. Dan being able to push, being the first one in the site, pushing up very aggressive.
Oh, a
Tommy
nice one-tap from the Jet there. Wait your turn, also getting a kill.
Not today. You're going to be waiting down. Red team are going to be stopping Blue team from advancing the push. Blue team are going to be flanking
Dusty
round.
being cautious here. They have lost the spike.
Is it possible that Bagel missed Killjoy there? No, it isn't.
A one-tap on
down
XP
onto
there.
Dusty.
And the one-tap behind from Bagel. Bagel is tapping heads. Are we going to see a Sheriff 1v1 between the duelists? Who is going to tap the head first? They don't have Spike, the red team, though, so it is going to be a very, very difficult play. And this is a very hard angle to peek into for the attackers.
This seems close, but is it possible for Bagel to
He
punch?
got
No, it isn't.
double-teamed. Bagel now has 2 holes.
Did he have 2 holes originally? One on this
If
one,
you
one on
cut
the
him in
one?
half, he does.
He's in pieces. Unfortunately, that was very close.
He is an
considering that there
uncooked
was
Bagel.
3 versus 1. However, 2 of them were low. Bagel just did not manage to find the one that was low, unfortunately.
Now, while they are setting up for this mid push here, could be very interesting. Mid is completely open from the defense team. I expected the chamber there, but the chamber's holding the aggressive angle on A. The mid to B push here from the red team. Are we going to see a fight here with the Killjoy? Yes, we will. The Killjoy getting a double fantasy on the Bulldog. Does he get the triple? No, he doesn't. He gets killed by the other Killjoy. Killjoy versus Killjoy. Bagel getting a tap there. Bagel on the flank. Is he going to be able to tap heads here? I think he can. He's going to get a kill on the unsuspecting Viper. 1 and 2. That is a triple kill for
But wait, your turn
Bagel.
says not today. He says this is going to be a rematch, me
A
versus
1v1
you.
here. Bulldog versus Marshall. I think he's going to... No, he's going to keep with the Marshall. Swap to the Bulldog. Bulldog 1v1.
Wait, your
Sova
turn.
has a slight advantage on health.
Wait,
But the double tap coming up from Bagel here.
Wait Your Turn is going to be playing as best as he does throughout these previous matches.
They're
playing it
so
slow, playing it
close.
quiet, going for the flanks.
It's so quiet.
He's not
And
going to
they do
know that
not
Bagel grabbed
realise.
the spikes. He's just ran off. Spikes being planted. Is he aware of this? He must be
They are
semi-aware.
about
Bagel's
to
gonna be-
meet
they're
each
gonna be
other.
face to face,
And
but Bagel's-
Bagel with the 4K. Wait Your Turn was not ready for that. He was waiting too long. Well played. That is 1-1. Very, very even. And they won the eco. That is incredible. If we look at the kills here across the 2 teams, Wait Your Turn and Bagel, very, very competitive. Both top of the leaderboard for the respective team. The ISO ult is ready though. Can we see a round 3 1v1 with the ISO ult? Maybe. Maybe we can. Maybe
Bagel
we can't.
seems to have that minute break, the minute break he needed. He's now back in the game, back in the mindset. He is ready, amped up more than ever. So he's going to go for a spot in dark that didn't exactly work. And I hear some complaints from Bagel towards your turn on that one.
Can Tomei get another one tap
Tomei
here?
takes out the
He
drone,
gets
doesn't give
caught
them the intel.
and gets
That
caught
is-
out by the Viper and the wall. He dashed back
Wait,
into the
your
wall.
turn takes down one, getting down Dusty. Dan responds.
Chamber here
Wait,
gets
your
the
turn, getting
gets
blind.
flash.
XCP is ready for the push.
The
takes
one
down
tap
one.
from XPP gets
It's
flipped
not
on
good
by
enough.
Bagel.
Bagel responds with a one tap again. He's
Bagel
holding
low
towards mid.
HP,
Lemis is moving
1 HP with
unsure
the
of who,
double tap,
where,
though.
Where, who, what, where, and where, and who. Lemis is not
Bagel
ready
with
for
the
that.
spike. Is he going to
Bagel
plant?
runs
Yes,
past.
he is.
Lemis
He
does
loses
not
his
see
double
him, does
tap
not
though,
manage to
meaning
get the
he
kill.
is now 1. 1v3 from Chamber. Can he do it? He has the classic.
But it is Lemus after all. Lemus has been known to pull out moments like this out of nowhere, manage to pull them back. He's going to flank round, expecting them to push. Devil is going to peek it, expecting it to come from heaven. He's
Nice, the double tap from Lemus. He has a gun now.
Devil.
But can he blow it back? 5 HP and a dream. But we do know that ISO is 1 HP as well. So, could this be a 1v1 or a clutch?
I don't think it is. I think Lemus is going to be play safe. He's going to just keep the Vandal.
Save the gun, save the eco. I don't blame him, but I'd love to see a fight here.
Smart move from Lemus, knowing he can't take back the site, knowing his low HP, Killjoy is full, ISO's half. He knows that it just is chances are 0 to none of this chance. ID does go down again. That is another accident we've had with people with the spike and dying to the spike. What is it today? That is the third one. That might be ID for the second time.
Maybe.
These mistakes are rookie mistakes and they keeps happening. What is this?
Now, I have just been told that the names for the teams are on the wrong side here, but unfortunately I haven't left the production, so we are going to give it a go and change it. But both teams are 1-1 this tournament, but we do have Team Kaiser on red side. Now the early ISO coming out there, Iddy getting the 1-tap, red team looking at an advantage here, especially with the round difference. A B push here from the red team, but they're doing it very, very slowly, giving chance for blue team to rotate. Now we should have had the names changed now. So we're getting the kill on Bagel. Very, very slow rotate from the red team here, but I do think the blue team will catch on.
Blue team are a man down, though.
It could quite easily be a 3v3 with that Sova being so low HP, though.
Who knows at this point? Dusty taking out one, taking out Fantasy as well. That is unfortunate for Fantasy. Fantasy sulking back in his chair after that reaction. That is very
proving who the better Roman is after last game.
ID is going to be jumping
revenge.
down on top, going to be exerting that pressure that they have, taking over the site, taking full control. Chamber has to back off. He has to wait for the Jet to come save him.
They're going to play together.
Down. The red team back off. They're going to be playing for the spike here. The smoke's going down. Attempts to push on the site.
But that's both smokes used. She now has none left for the plant. The Killjoy turret there gets
Is this
destroyed.
what they're expecting? Lemus takes
that
down
is
Dan.
a pick
Is this
on
going to
one.
be good enough?
Lemus getting
Lemus
two, maybe? He does not. He did not expect the chamber above him. Idiot getting the double. Sorry, the Killjoy.
Lemus missing out ID there on the top of his screen. Too focused on the chamber in front of him. Oh, sorry, not the chamber. The Jet, the Sova in front of him. He was not ready for this.
Well played. The 3 rounds from Team Kaiser with Bagel doing quite well at the moment. 7-2. Could we see a recurring performance like we did in the first match?
Oh.
Bagel once again reclaiming his crown, his title, his position at the top of the leaderboard. Another B push coming out here. Jet playing incredibly aggressively with the shotgun. Gets
down
one.
Dusty gets taken down.
Nearly gets
dash,
the 2.
Takes down Bagel Shield. It's not enough.
Survives much longer than I thought he would, but gives Bagel the kill. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough with that double tap, and that's slightly off hit.
This game, it seems that Fantasy is living in his fantasy. He is not here mentally, it seems. But wait, your turn is getting the flank on ID. One of the pro players
low
this game.
after that fight. This is quite even how Bagel getting another kill here.
Bagel
getting a double.
Bagel
getting
third,
a quadra. One taps. Wall bangs. Well played. Could it be an ace?
Wait your turn. Taking him out. Wait your turn says no ace for you.
There is incredibly high tensions coming from the players' arena at the moment. Bagel is not happy.
Wait, your turn says not today, good sir. You're not getting that ace. That is being stripped from you. Laughter erupted in the game's call, in the gaming moment, as both teams realized what Wait Your Turn just did.
That even took me a second just there.
We thought that was accidental at first. We looked at each other in astonishment, but then we realized what they did.
The Bagel getting the 1-tap on the Jet for that. Bagel is after his revenge. He wants his ace.
Is it going to be possible though? Red team's slightly behind
He has
him.
an
Bagel is
ult
the one
in
up
his
front.
pocket. He could.
He's gonna
pull it
go
out.
for. He's gonna go find one. He's gonna find a second one. No, he's not.
Fantasy getting the
Fantasy
double
is going
tap.
to shut them down,
Proving
saying,
once
"Not today,
again,
Bagel.
he
This is
is
my
not to
ace,
be
getting
messed
2
with.
kills." Fantasy taking the long peaks. Devil's going to pop shots. Devil's going to land a couple of shots. This is unfortunate. Fantasy is low, but XP is waiting there. He is ready. Lemus with the AWP in mid.
Lemus patiently waiting his turn for the kill here.
Lemus plays it to how Lemus plays it. Plays it slow with these long distances and tends to win majority of the time. It's going to
The
be like
red
a
team are
70%.
expecting a push, but unfortunately they're wasting so much time. They need to do something. They need to make a decision.
But whatever they
because
do now is Blue Team's going to be able to
aren't gonna play into their
respond.
hands.
Blue Team's going to be aware they're not pushing the site, so they're going to be flanking around instead, expecting this, expecting the cut-off. But do they expect the double back, though?
The chase is on.
This is a game of cat and mouse again. Who's going to find who first? People are chilled with their knives out. Fancy is not ready. Is he going to be ready? No, he is not. Wait Your Turn is going to be finding 2.
That's Silver Util coming out there.
The location
making it
reveal means that
massively
it's going to be
difficult
playing it
for
hard. Wait Your Turn is going to be looking at either side. Which side do I look? It doesn't know. Dan is right
Peeking
there.
with the bow.
Dan
He
does
thinks
not
he's
manage to get the
Hanzo.
pick. Dan is now pushed more back. Getting inside. Wait Your Turn takes on one. Fantasy is on
And
the flank on the other.
Fantasy, the 19 HP kill. Nice triple. Very nice. And he's got himself an up now as well.
Is
This is
Fantasy going
perfect
to
for
be
this
using
map.
this up, though? I would like to see Fantasy
I
with their
think
one
he will give it
taps.
to the chamber, but it would be nice to see.
Fantasy is planning to drop it. It looks like it. The jet picks up. It
The
seems...
chamber does want it, and the chamber gets it. Nope. Never mind. They
And-
now have a chamber ult and an up. Could we see some very nice snipes, some very nice flicks, especially on the A site here? The red team playing into the chamber's pocket, playing into his ult. Jet trying to go for the aggressive peek on B, but she will not find anyone.
This is it. Lemus is playing these long angles that he much prefers, being spelled by the Savager, and he is forced to rotate.
The
He's
Viper
far
ult
too far
coming out
back.
here.
The Viper up distracting the view. This gives the red team an advantage. ID is pushing up, jumping up, but XP takes down Bagel. Lemus takes
The
down Dan.
chamber does
Lemus
get
was
one.
expecting Dan to push that away, and it's unfortunately going to be enough to where red team are going to be pulling off that site, going to be slowly playing it slow.
Someone might walk into Jet's crosshairs here. Never
Lemus
mind, not
taking
going
down
for
2
the-
with these snipes. Passing off that ult might have been a good idea. Lemus having 2 more bullets in the chamber. There's 2 more people on the enemy team. Is it possible for Lemus to take down both? No, it isn't. Devil and Killjoy are going to be both peeking that angle slowly. They're going to be waiting, taking their time.
I
They're
have
going
a
to be getting as much
feeling
vision as they can before they push
they're holding
in.
their breath. They're waiting their turn.
The tensions are high. Everyone's playing slow. No one knows what to do. Wait Your Turn is going to be
An
waiting
incredible
his turn
one
for
tap
a snipe.
from Wait Your Turn.
ID is going to be taking down Lemus. Lemus is going to go
He
down.
gets the kill.
ID
He
taking down
gets
2,
the
taking
double,
down
the
3.
triple.
He says to XP, wait your turn. This is not today. This is going to be my side. This is going to be my
But
win. He's
he
down in a 1v2
is
though.
boxed in from both ends. He has nowhere to go. He has an ult down, spike in his pocket. He's going to peek into an op and survive.
No player's going to be detained by the
And again,
Or make
but he
this
did not get away with it twice. Jet was waiting. Jet was ready. Jet punished him.
And the
for
Jet
trying.
looking over that body too, sitting on top of him. That is an insane ego. But does that matter? We're going to be watching him this round with the Vandal XP.
The op
Lemus back
on
with the
chamber.
AWP again, hitting these nice one-shots in the last round. The AWP is a good choice on him. We know, this team knows that Lemus can play those long angles. He can play those just wait and sit. He has the patience. He has the zoning.
He has
He is
proven himself
ready.
this game. Incredibly close third game, 3-4, and I love to see it.
And it does seem that Lemus is expecting the team to be pushing that long side, attempting to
Now,
get
red
flanked.
team with less money than blue. I think there's only one
This
Vandal between them, but it's on Bagel, so
This-
can he make it worth? The jet ult from...
Tommy and Bagel going to have a 1v1. Both are going to whiff. None are going to come out of this unscathed. Going to be walking away, retreating from that fight, regrouping their mental. Lemus going to be peeking down mid. Bagel's going to see him. They're going to miss shots again. Bagel is being that slippery little snake he was being last game, dodging and weaving those shots. XP is going to be ready for the push. Wait your turn is going to be saying...
The KO
Take down
walks
one.
into it
Dan
and
is going to be
gets the
killing
stinger
HP.
kill.
Lemus is going to get the sniper on
30
Bagel.
HP left.
Dan is going to be down 30 HP, but he's going to be down the mid lane. Jet is
Jet
going to be
ult
with the
flank
ult
coming
on
on.
the flank. Is this
Killjoy
possible? Is this
turret
going
is
to do
down.
much?
This is incredible for him.
It does
but
seem
can
Red have more
he
control of
make
the
it
objective
work?
at this point. Killjoy being slightly off towards the spawn. Do they know this? Lem's going to be on the flank. He's going to be taking down one. Devil is going to get the snipe through.
Jet
Tommy's going to
coming
get the
from
kill
behind.
on Devil.
Absolutely
Devil's
missed.
going to
The
headshot.
scream coming from the arena. I don't blame him. Devil getting the triple.
I think that was
And
Devil
the Jet,
again.
I think, is having a moment
Wait
of shame.
Your Turn has been known to complete these moments back to back again, saving this 1v2. It's practically a 1v1 with the Killjoy, but the spike is down. Is this going to be good enough? Slowly taking a turn.
And Dan
going
gets the
to get
kill.
the
Dan
snipe.
showing again why he is good.
A disgusting shot being yelled out from Red Team there. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, we can't get a replay on that, but I would love to see that from the Chaos
replay in our heads.
perspective.
Everyone who just witnessed that memory is replaying in their heads. Wait Your Turn is creeping down that side. Dan peeks kitchen, swings it and gets the clean headshot right onto Wait Your Turn. It is exactly what happened and caused the rounds 3-5. This match is a lot closer. The score is not ahead. No one specifically is seen to be the dominant team here. It is going very back and forth, wavy, but who knows when the switch happens, will that change?
Bagel, again, proving he is the person to watch, going 12 kills in. The dirty angle there from Silva, but he does not get anything. Viper Wall coming out, proving why she's strong on this map. Can't see anything. The Jet getting a pick from behind and instantly backs off.
Wait Your Turn is currently sitting on it. Devil is currently sitting in his spawn with his knife out with Bagel going off the rotate. It seems like Red Team have captivated the B site,
Fantasy
but
proving
Fantasy
why he
says
is the
not
better
today,
killjoy.
Heidi. You're not going to get anyone else but me on my team. Fantasy is going to be slowly creeping up. The server dart is going to come out. Location revealed. He's going to be suppressed and vulnerable. Care is going to be moving in with Bagel. Bagel's going to be holding alongside. Dan's going to go for the plant. Fantasy cannot stop this. But Devil is going to peek it. Going to be losing to that
Silva.
Fantasy. Tommy's going to kill Dan.
Bagel in the clutch though. Can he do it?
One. Bagel getting two. Bagel getting... Oh, that's unfortunate.
The triple kill from Fantasy. He just couldn't pull it out.
Fantasy really said, Bagel, today is not your day. You are my arch enemy and I'm going to take you down at all costs, sending 2 men in before him to get the kill.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool.
But now this means that he does have his ult though.
I had faith in Bagel there. I thought he was after
Bagel
revenge.
was looking strong until the spray. He did not expect 2 of them to peek at the same time after sending each man in. What was he meant to do? He was running low on bullets, running low on ammo. There is not much he could have done in that situation. He tried his best, but unfortunately his best was not enough.
That works.
Looking like an A push here.
From red side, are they going to be playing this slow? They're going to be
Getting
playing it
nothing
immediately
but the
fast.
Silver drum getting destroyed.
Utah's
Silver
gonna
with
go
the
out. Wait Your
dirty angle
Turn is
gets
on his
one.
spot, taking down
Lemis gets
Devil.
another.
Lemis is going to be taking out Bagel here. SAP is going
Viper
to be
has
stuck
a
in a
good
rough
position
position.
to get a double here. But Lemis is already
Lemis gonna
waiting.
take down
Dan
Dusty.
gets the
Dan-
refrag.
Dan is going to be responding back to Lemis. What is going on? Both teams... I mean, Red Team taking more of a massive hit from this. Their fast push did not work out. The util, Wait Your Time is still alive. Is this going to be a problem for them? Dan and ID. ID's going to be setting up, expecting the
Idi
flank.
and XP so close to having a fight. Just aren't peeking far enough.
What can they do? They have to commit to the site. XP's going
Very
to take
close
down
fight
one.
there, but XP gets the kill. I think Idi shot through a wall.
What can he do now? He is stuck, busy, carrying it in the corner by himself. What is it he can do? Dan is going to be walking back, going to be blinded as he peeks, and
And
Fantasy's
the
going to
one
be taking
tap
him down.
from Fantasy. That evens it out to be 5-5. This is an incredibly close match.
Keep in
and
mind,
we couldn't have asked for a better
the
game.
only
for it.
overtime in this game is if they reach each round and keep winning back and forth, there is no extra game. This is the deciding game. The stakes are high, the tensions are high.
Each team doesn't want to go home empty-handed, and they are showing that.
But unfortunately, one team is going to go to empty-handed. But at the moment, is it Team Fantasy or is it Team Bagel? Who knows? The barrier coming down. The round starting minute 40 on the timer. Red team are going to be pushing
Don't push
towards
B.
B.
They do like B to the red team.
The red
Well,
team do
especially the
seem very
slow
confident
pushes
on B,
on
though.
this.
It seems to be where their plans worked out most heavily and more in their favor, where
Well,
they used.
it's looking like the red team don't have much money. They are
But it-
sheriffs.
For me,
So,
taking down ID for this,
can
is
they
this
get guns?
going to be the play? But are they saving this round, though? They know they're going to be low on eco. They just lost that round, but are they going to take the 2 losses, gain the extra eco? Wait, your turn is currently on the incorrect site that he wants to be on for this play. Red team going to be pushing through B slowly here, slowly, carefully, expecting blue team to overextend that
rotate to
peak.
mid. Can Lemis get a kill?
Lemis is sitting there waiting
Or is Bagel
patiently.
going to show
Is he
him
going
why
to
he's
know?
boss?
Is Bagel going to pick it? Bagel's going to know. Lemis is going to mess up his shot, not expecting the peak so soon. But Bagel is going to be backing off here. Lemis is going to be stacking up. He's going to be realizing you have a Sheriff, I have a Vandal. What are you going to
The
do
Jet
into me
waiting
against
in
the
the smoke.
Tommy going to realize the plan's
Crosshair
going
on
down.
head, but
He's not
just
gonna miss
misses
the shake.
everything.
He
Gets the
takes-
kill on KO, but the plant is down. Time
Bagel-
is of the
Bagel
essence.
out in the open there, potentially being caught out. The smoke's coming out from Jet. The Killjoy ult coming down. This means that everyone's going to need to back up, get in those corners. You cannot stand near. Devil is going to use his bow to attempt to stop the people on the spike. Devil is going to go for a rebound shot. Fantasy is taking down Dusty. Devil is now
Killjoy
stuck being
ult
detained.
getting.
Bagel is going to defend.
And they
Finger of his
get the defuse. An
Yeah.
incredibly good Killjoy ult there from the blue
This is
team.
plays that we need to see more. We need to see more of these defensive plays, more of these, let's go for this plant, let's use a Killjoy ult to stop them from pushing. Devil, them being suppressed, having to then back off. There's nothing he could do. Bagel's too far back, they're not equipped enough for the fights, and that's how blue team won that. This is going to be the 12th round, and these rounds are going a lot quicker than the others.
Absolutely. Red team now having the economy to buy full weapons. Is this going to make the difference?
We're going to be seeing Orb coming out from the blue team here, all Vandals from the red. Dusty's currently 1 in 10, not performing as well as he's done in these games, but Dusty says,
Dusty
"Is
ult
this
coming
the
behind
play?"
the flank.
No, he is not. He's going to be
but he
cancelling the TP.
cancels it.
Why did he
Overrun
cancel?
coming out. Doesn't see
Red team
anybody.
are going to realize that A site's mostly clear, but they're not going to know about the chamber being able to position back onto that. Killjoy is going to be peeking around the right side of B site. ID's going to be seeing Tommy mid. What is Tom going to be able to do in this? Who knows? He doesn't know. They're now going to be realizing that the chamber's probably flanked back onto A, not seeing him on the map. They're going to be playing from mid here, so pushing
Killjoy
mid.
waiting patiently. But a very close fight between
Tom
the
going to be
Jet
taking out Dusty. What did they expect? They knew Tom was holding that. IE takes
Maybe
out
getting
Tom.
the refrag.
But is it not enough? There's going to be 4-3 here. But Blue do have control of the B side, which is what the red side are going to be looking for here. Are they going to be quick enough? Are they going to be fast enough? Are they going to be good enough? Wait your turn, still having his shock and his
Fake plant coming down here. Killjoy ult going. Util going down. Baiting it out with the
they've all
Viper
taken out
ult
one.
as
Wait
well.
your turn is responding with his Util, attempted to cave vision. Is it
Gets
going to be enough? No
one
XP.
tapped by XP. An incredible
Dan
peak shot.
returning the one
Fantasy
shot.
getting a refrag. And
But-
again, Fantasy proving why he is incredible.
Fantasy is proving why that man is the man of the dreams of the fantasy. He is just being ruthless this game. He's taken down 1, taken down 2, and even taken down a third with him in most cases.
But red team's economy not looking so good.
This is going to be a really bad hit to them, but are they going to look just to save this round?
That's because it's a change of half. My bad.
I was going to say, now it looks like Bagel's on the defense. We know Bagel is for his aggressive playstyle, but is he going to be able to adapt this to the defense? Let's
Getting
see.
ready for the silver lineup here. Is it gonna find them?
Waiting down, 5 seconds counting down. It already seems blue team has made up their mind as to where they want to play, how they want to play it. Does seem. Warrior going for the hair. Bagel
Incredible
getting the
kill
headshot.
early,
Wait
and
your
that is
turn.
spike down.
Oh my god,
Gets
Bagel
the
does
double
not
on
take one
XP.
for
He
an
has
answer.
the spike. He has the time. He has the health.
Tom
Can he do it?
going for the kill in the middle, killing Dan. Bagel's going to be whiffing against Tom, but is it going to be
Whiffs under
enough?
pressure a little bit.
Bagel just let out a massive what in the arena.
Gets the
ID's
triple
going to get a
and
triple.
just gets killed by Lemis.
Lemis, the man, the myth, the legend. He is known for these fights where he is
50
outnumbered and still
HP and a
performs.
dream. Can he get the
But
spike?
this dream is doomed
He
to be
cannot.
just
He
a
gets
dream.
shut down by the devil himself.
The devil, the man with the horns, the man with the anger, the rage, the response. It's not enough this game. Bringing it back 7-6 on the split. Blue team are going to be up in gold.
Devil showing off his skins there on a couple different guns, I think. Very nice skins in this game. Incredible animations as
Very
well.
much change up from the first game. It seems like they care more about their aesthetics than winning, it seems.
It is not a game of kills anymore. It is a game of entertainment, showing off.
They do not matter who wins. It just matters of
Bagel
if
with
they're
the
going to be
angle
able to
here.
show off.
Can he get a kill? He just doesn't, unfortunately. Silver jumping
Red
around.
team going to be
Gets
pushing
the
it.
kill onto
Bagel's going to be
Lemis
taking
after
down one,
revenge from
taking
last
down
round.
two. Bagel's going to get taken down by Wait Your Turn, but in the meantime, ID takes down one, takes down two.
Incredible
and Dan
headshot
takes
from
down the
Dan
final
at
one
the
on
end.
Fantasy.
That was probably the fastest round we've seen so far today. And it was absolutely
You
worth
blinked
it.
and you missed that round. Everyone was alive 1 second, no one was alive the next. What happened? What happened with Red Team there where they just fell into pieces?
Red team going back to A site after that, and I do not blame them. They just lost it. Changing over the team names again very quickly for you, just to make it easier to watch at home. Lemis getting the kill onto Bagel. That is a massive, massive change from previous rounds. Lemis and Bagel seem to be quite at each other's throats.
Dan is holding that mid. He's now rotating off to A for attempt to throw his thing over the wall. ID is taking down one, taking down two. Wait Your Turn has responded against Dusty. Wait Your Turn does not like Dusty this game. My apologies. Dan gets a snipe. Devil gets a response on Wait Your Turn. Is this going to be
Can
enough?
the Jet get a kill here? I don't think they expect
They
it.
realise Tom's
but
up top, but he's
just
going to be
misses.
rotating down, missing a shot. Devil's got 25 shield, so does Omen, but they're both 100 HP. Is this going to be possible? Tom's going to be taking down Dan. ID's going to be taking down Tom. Does this mean that 2v1 is possible? ID is going to be peeking this. Lammy is going to be walking around the corner.
I
Is he
don't
going to see
think
them?
the Chamber expects Iddy there, though.
No, he doesn't. Lemis is going to be slowly creeping round. Is Devil going to peek this? They should just wait.
It is a game
Lemis
of
is just
hide
gonna-
and seek.
Oh my god,
and
ID
Lemis
turns his
has
back.
suck.
What is this? Lemis played the waiting game, realised they turned behind, but does he hear?
But does he know that Silver is right there for him?
Devil is playing cat and mouse. Is this going to be turned back onto Lemis? Lemis going to be
Is
peeking around
Lemis
the
going to
right
turn
angle.
around? No, he isn't.
Devil's going to miss the shot, but still kill Lemis. That's unfortunate. This game was a cat and mouse. Lemis was the cat, and now Demis. Devil turned to be the cat in the end, chasing down Lemis being the cat. Oh my days.
And the cat emote coming out at the end.
And the
It
cat
was
emote
meant
coming out
to
from
be.
Devil. It's almost like Devil can hear us.
We are probably loud enough that he can. But I'm sure he is too into the game to be paying attention to what we are shouting. Because there is no way that all the players are not
Coming down in
absolutely
terms of
into their
ults,
screens at the
Red
moment.
Team more has their ults up at the moment, having 5 out of 8 charges on 2 of them and 3 out of 9 on the others, where it's a bit more split over the blue team.
Bagel's
Barrier
still
comes
ahead, but not quite
Bagel can-
accelerating as fast as he was before.
He's not accelerating kills, but he's hoping here too. He's continuing this quick push onto the flank. Is this going to be possible?
I don't think Jet
Does
knows.
Tom know? Tom might know. He takes down Tom.
That is a
Bagel's on the
one-tap. Jet
flank.
took the peak.
Are they going to be aware of this? Fantasy's going to go down. Dan is going to be the one at the cause of Fantasy's fingertips. Dan is going to be moving up here. Blue team are currently in shambles. Red team are going to be pushing the blue
Fantasy
side.
doesn't expect the
Fantasy-
silver and gets one-tapped by Dusty anyway.
Dusty
An incredible
again.
shot from Dusty.
Dusty shows time and time again that you may not see me here, but I'm most definitely behind you if you cannot see me there. Alright, red team pushing onto the side, getting the spike down. Blue team having to
He
respond.
peeking
Having played
Lemis
this
here.
quickly.
With the chamber roll, is he going to peek and get punished?
Lemis
Yes, he
gets
is.
the pick, but does he see Bagel jumping over? No, he doesn't. Lemis is not
Bagel
ready.
gets the kill,
Bagel takes
gets the
down
double
2
tap.
this round. Bagel is ready for the 3rd.
And
but
gets
wait
punished
your
by
turn.
Wait Your Turn, dropping down.
Wait your turn,
Wait
takes
Your
down
Turn
2,
with
taking
the
back
double.
the side, but Omen going
But
for the
the
defuse.
clutch from Dusty.
Dusty, a man the myth, the legend says, if you cannot see me in front, I am most definitely somewhere else. And this time he was not on a kill, he was on the diffuser. Going for the
Dusty had
defuse.
his eyes on the round.
He had his eyes
and
on the
he
prize,
took
and
it.
the prize was not Bagel this round, it was the spike. Oof. What can we say? Our eyes were on the prize, and we thought that prize was Bagel, but no, it wasn't. It was Dusty.
Dusty and Bagel might be on the same team, though.
Exactly. We had our eyes on Bagel. We
But
were
we
watching
did
what
not
Bagel was
think
doing, but
about
Dusty was the
Dusty.
man we should have been watching. Dusty was the man with the plan.
Knew what he was doing.
Now, a quick change up from this round compared to the previous one. Red team going to be pushing the site again, being a bit more quiet so we just don't overhear this.
Bagel not pushing as far this round.
Bagel realizes I might need to play with my team. Playing alone is not worth it. Does this matter? Blue team are going to be defending the midpoint. Dusty is going to be defending the A. Devil's going to be sending out his drone in terms of getting intel, but is this intel going to be enough?
They
Are they gonna be-
rotate back to A very slowly, but
Is this going to throw them off? Dusty is the only one on A side. Dusty's going to see Killjoy. This is going to cause Bagel to respond back to Killjoy.
the suspense is incredible here.
No one knows what's going on here. Both teams are playing the side. Devil gets a pick on Tom. Tom's going to be taken down. Dan's going to be seeing Lemus.
Dan nearly getting punished for peeking with his ability out, but
Is it going to be? If no,
Who's
it's
going to
not.
find the
Red team
kill?
going to be pushing the side. Devil and ID are going to be defending this quite well. The Viper will coming out. Dan's going to be pushing up, attempting to push that damage from
just don't see each
chamber.
other.
It's not going to be enough. They're going to be rotating back off B side, which they should know because
Dan has an opportunity to get quite a few kills here, but
Dan
is
is
he
ready.
able to
They
take
don't know
it?
there's no
The Viper
Viper
smoke
covers
coming
it.
through just to stop him, just to getting the kill
Dan
on
manages
Lemus.
to take down Lemus. Fantasy taking down Bagel. Getting ready for the Bagel was on the rotate then, but it was not quick enough. Fantasy was already there. This is it, 13 seconds. Spike has gone down. Blue team having to respond quite quickly. Red team being down quite a few people, quite a few health. Blue team being up quite healthy, but it doesn't matter. These headshots going to be enough. XP taking down one. Wait your turn. Taking down two. Dan returns on. Wait your turn. Taking down one. They're attempting to reclaim the side. Dan moves into side. Dropping down. Fantasy misses the shot. ID takes down one. Taking down XP. Now it is a 2v1. Fantasy is going, where do I look? Upstairs, downstairs. Who knows? ID gets the kill. Woof.
Iddy playing the verticality there. Well played from him. Fantasy just could not find him.
Wait, your turn is either in front of you or he's behind you, but ID, you don't know where he is. Is he going to be coming from the sides, from above, from below, from the gates of heaven? We just don't know.
This game is absolutely keeping us guessing where they are, who they are, and what they're doing.
This game is who, where is where, what is what, how is how. And every team just seems to be answering those questions each round in their own way, bringing the score 7 to 10. 10 seconds. What does it be looking like for both teams? Both teams be looking like... Ooh, red team doesn't be looking too healthy in terms of profits here. Have to go for the light shields, whereas blue team is more stonked on the shields, going for the heavy shields.
Bagel trying to get the early pick, but it's not going to be good enough because going for the wrong side. Fantasy just getting an absolute one-tap there, but does he know about the Sova, the devil in the corner? A Sova coming out here. Can he get a pick with it?
There we go. But
Yes,
if
he does
Devil
on the
again gets the pick
XP.
on XP. XP being a soldier
Wait
to
your
his
turn, holding a
ults.
bit of an angle here. It could play out really well for him.
Wait your turn really does do well with these top-down peaks, so it doesn't matter. Fantasy going down. Dan gets a shot on Fantasy. They're going to be retaking the site. Bagel's going to be on the flank, taking down Wait your turn, taking down a second with a second headshot. Bagel says, this is my time to shine. This is where I step in and takes the round win with those
Bagel,
3 kills.
we had time to think about other people for a while, and Bagel got a bit jealous, and he had to show us why we should be keeping an eye
Bagel
on him.
heard I heard you're talking about other people besides me, but I want to be the MVP of the show. I want to be the MVP of the derby, and he is just showing that performance. What can they do? Red team need to play this game practically flawlessly, only being able to lose 1 round in between winning 5. Is it possible for red team? They're very much even, but blue team have just taken the sweep with this one.
Red team looking an A site push again. They're going to give it another go. They know that Bagel plays B and that they stack the B site, so they are trying to get as much as they can. They're playing a bit faster here, hopes that they catch them off guard before the rotate. Incredible kill jolt coming here now.
GP coming out from Dusty. He's going to be shadow stepping away. They're going to be
Forcing
getting out the kill.
everyone to...
But this
Back
does
off.
mean that one person does get caught by the KJ, or does this matter? Are they going to have time to push? No, they do not. Devil is responding, being blinded. Red team's going to be pushing the site. This is going to lead to a very quick fight.
An
Dusty,
incredible
Bagel's in a
amount of
1v1
ults
with
there.
Tom. Tom takes down Bagel. What does this mean
In
for the team?
his own
Devil
ult.
is pushing the site. Red team still have major control. This Viper is being a really big issue. Fantasy coming out, sending down his Killjoy. Sending them the quickie. Dan gets one. Fancy responds with another. Wait your turn gets Dan. ID peaks. ID takes down one, but not two on Fantasy and XP. Lemis is sitting back with the orb. Is this going to be enough? He sees ID, but he is not quick enough to respond. The server ult coming down, expecting them to sit on the defuse. Devil is now going for the plant. Is this going to be enough time? ID's going to take down another one. Lemis is going to peek, but is it going to be
And
enough?
Devil gets
snatches
the
round.
pick and the defuse. This is match point on map 3.
Team Dio is currently 12-7 on match point. Devil with that fantastic clutch of the defuse, despite getting it down to half the continuer afterwards having to bait it out. Woo!
Eyes are on match point here. Could it be the end of Game 3 and the Derby Valorant final?
This is not just the final, but this is the beginning. This is going to be the beginning of one of the most intense rounds of Valorant history. Bagel is going to go for his usual play style. The rest of his team not going to be playing with him. Are they going to be spotting this? Bagel and Lem is going to be face to face. Oh my god!
Bagel just
Bagel
don't see each other. They are
Bagel
back
and Lemis
to back.
I didn't realize that Bagel swapped teams. He's now becoming friends with Lemis. What is this? Lemis sleeping past.
We hear a very, very confused Bagel there, not having any idea how Lemis got there.
Devil going up, taking down the mid. The blue team realized, wait, shit. Oh, main carry is going to be down.
Can Dan get
Bagel
the kill
is
on an
telling how the
unsuspecting fence?
fuck.
Yes, he can.
Dan gets one. Tom responds with another. Dusty going down. This is going to be a 3v4. Red team is planting. Blue team is
Jettle
Lemis get another. Tom gets another. This
Okay,
is it.
can
This
he
is
get
down
the
to
two?
Devil.
Yes,
Devil
he
is
can.
not
The
good enough.
3k on the Jet. And that is one more round. The red team are still in it. Bagel ended that round incredibly confused.
Bagel not moving, confused out of that round. How did Lemis get behind him? How did he get in front of him? Who knows? A back-to-back play. That was such
When we said this game keeps you guessing, we meant it. Like a mid push here from the red team. Something a bit different. Spicing it up a little bit, but is it what they need?
Is this it? Blue team are attempting to predict the push, but are they correct? Are they predicting correctly? They're getting slightly nervous as they don't see anyone. Two of them rotating offside towards mid. Fantasy pushing up here. Does he expect anyone? He is going very slow, taking his own pace. Tom's going to be pushing into A site right now with his team. Tom's to be taking down the util, being the surprise. Are they going to allow them on the side? The Viper wall comes out. Devil's drone comes out. Devil knows exactly where Tom is. The shock dart comes out from Devil. Lemis takes down one. Is this good enough? Devil has to respond now. Devil's taking damage, being kept low. The part goes
Dusty
out.
looking for the
Dusty-
flank ult.
Dusty goes for the flank. Oh, in the backlines. But is this going to
Can
be
he
enough?
make it worthwhile?
Are we going to be watching the front line? Are the front line going to manage to survive? Dan sees one. Devil takes down one. Devil takes down two. Tom takes down Dan. Bagel takes down Wait Your Turn. Fantasy is
Dusty
coming
behind.
out.
Can he make it worth?
Devil taking down the third against Tom. And it is Devil
Can
against
Devil
Fantasy.
get the 4k and the game?
Is this it? Fantasy needs to go now. It is
Yes,
not enough.
he can!
He goes for the
And
spike
that
defuse.
is Team
And
Kaiser
Devil
for the
wins
win.
it. 13-8. Team Dio.
That's defeat. Then that is game 3. That is the win for Team Kaiser.
Let's swap this over to the LAN cam. Let's see everyone's excitement, everyone's reactions. Hands are in heads. Everyone's excited. The tension is up. Everyone's moving around.
That is
That
game.
is it. That is game. Team Dio, can you look towards the casting booth and give us a woo? You guys
No.
are so boring. Team Dio, are you there? Can you look at me? Can you give us a woo?
Slightly. But
Team
Bagel,
Kaiser, can we get a bigger woo from you in 3, 2, 1? Woo!
there we go.
Let's go,
A bit
Team
of noise
Kaiser.
coming from the player arena. Bagel again showing why he is boss. He had a bit of a slip up in game 2, but pulled it back for game 3, and that is game